Alright. That should be recording. Awesome. Possibly. Talk. Yep.
Okay. Seeking a gothic background for a horror photo shoot. Can't read it all because there's a sticker here. A handful of photographers break into what they assume is an uninhabited castle and are soon taking a series of macabre stills in the dungeon. But surprise, residing in the castle is demented actor Travis Anderson, who thinks he's the reincarnation of the Crimson Executioner, a 17th century madman whose body is entombed in the castle's Iron Maiden. And when Travis recognizes one of the models as his former fiancée, his already unhinged mind completely snaps. Dressed in a bright red executioner's costume. I'm sorry, this is not an executioner's costume.
I don't think that is, judging by the looks of that crazy looking thing. Oh man.
That doesn't leave very much to the imagination. I'm just saying from the pictures on the back. Travis promptly goes nuts and gleefully subjects the trespassers to a variety of bizarre and elaborately conceived tortures. The Crimson Executioner cries out for blood with its cheerful sadism, an abundance of near nudity, and a wonderfully over-the-top performance by Mr. Hargitay. Bloody Pit of Horror is one of the most beloved kitsch classics.
Oh my.
6 being in italics there. From the golden age of Italian horror. Plus, it's in Psychovision. I love that. This, like, the whole fucking thing.
It looks good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch that. Alright.
Can we do like an echo effect with the Psychovision?
Psychovision. I don't know.
Psychovision.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I wonder what Psychovision was. I don't got nothing.
That's just something that they would put on films to let you know it was a scary movie and like extremely trash. Look at the
Oh man, that's a big ass damn braid neck thing.
Collar.
Oh wow, that's a lot of details.
Hey, what's up, boy?
Not a damn thing. All right, Gene, guess what we're doing?
Turn that fan.
Huh? Clowns?
Let's hope Sharon turn that fan off. I'm listening to what is that thing called, Sharon? Not Gallery.
Oh yeah, Night
yeah.
Gallery. That's a good one.
That's a great.
Is that
Awesome.
What the hell are you up to? I've been hell. I tried to call you. Hey,
shit.
say hello, Sharon.
Hello, Sharon.
Hey, Sharon. Yo.
Maddie and Walla.
Mark and Maddie.
Yep. I of course take
Well,
precedence
yes,
because Mike is more important. Anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
Anyway, Gene, we're just sitting here recording some dumb stuff. We're trying to make that last recording we did just totally fell apart.
Apparently the sound quality wasn't very good.
Yeah, the sound quality just was terrible.
And I don't remember what it was about.
So, we're just going to do a recover. If you want to be part of it, you can. Which is
funny because ironically, I was drinking O'Doul's the whole time.
Oh, that's so weird. But if not, you want to finish that thing with Sharon, give us a call back.
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
God damn it. Let me strike this in like 14 seconds or so, but we got to do the opening. So, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Chainsaw Bar. I'm your host today, joined with
Geno Benelli.
And Madeline.
This is a makeup
Wait,
episode.
who's our host again?
This is me, Mike. I'm your host. And this is a makeup episode. We're
I
trying...
thought I was the host.
Oh, he said he was the host today.
Yes, I'm the host today. Normally it's like my alternate personality. But,
Madeline was the host next weekend.
yeah, maybe. She can
Host
she
with
can
the
try
most,
it.
baby.
Sounds awesome. But, yeah, that's our episode. This is a makeup episode. The original recording of this went straight down the damn tubes. We were trying the Audacity, and I set it for stereo on the Yeti, and then I think I changed it to something else, and then it only recorded my voice and not everybody else's. It was a nightmare. I've spent the last week trying to get something out of it except for my voice. So if we ever get Patreon, I'll put that out there for you Patreon people willing to pay the extra bucks. And you'll just be mad that you got ripped off. But
Yeah, I'm drinking Bon Vive, sponsored by.
excellent. And you're not
It's
sponsored.
And they're not actually sponsoring us,
But
but
we can hope.
But you know, if anybody who owns a hard seltzer company wants to sponsor us and maybe pay us in hard seltzer.
Oh, shit's great. I lost my glasses and I didn't even get pissed off fishing.
Alright, that's where we're going to cut this segment for this little bit because this is the opening. I'm going to take this little bit, chop it, throw it at the front of the episode. And then we're going to go into, Gene, you were fishing today. Chick. Done.
Hey, check this out, man. I lost my glasses today.
How? I don't.
Wait.
Never mind.
Fish
In the river?
in the lake.
Oh, man.
Dude,
Oh, that's
Alright,
really
check this
losing
out.
your glass.
Me
Like-
and Sharon was in a competition.
Okay.
Alright, I caught 5 fish, and she caught 6, and I hooked up with another big ass fish with my micro reel, but it was a big ass fish. The
Mhm.
thing was freaking huge. So it never surfaced. I don't know what it was. And I was fighting with it, and a damn yellow jacket got my face, and I swatted at it and knocked my glasses off right into the lake.
Oh my god.
Were you out on a boat or something?
No, I was on the on a pier,
Oh, man.
and I still was fighting with this damn fish.
Yeah. How deep is
On
the
down
pier?
2-pound test line,
Oh, jeez.
22-pound test. A size 22 hook, and and yeah, we had to go to Waynesville. I had to go, and I had to put another prescription in.
Yeah, because you need your glasses for work, I'm assuming.
Yeah, but I've got backups, so
Okay, good,
little
good.
backups, and so I'm great on that.
Yeah.
And let me say,
And it's going to take 2 weeks for them to get my prescription back in, and yeah, I got some more nerd glasses.
oh, okay. Yeah.
Dude, I can't recommend like online glasses like Zini and Zlul for glasses that aren't going to cost you like several $100s for backups or whatnot.
What these
That's
was
what I bought for the kids. And
$500.
right, like my son, I have him the friggin' Oakleys and those are destroyed, you know? And I was like, you know what? I'm buying it from Zlul. I can get 3 pairs of, I think I just got 3 pairs of glasses for the boys for like $125.
Yeah.
And that was with the upgraded lenses and
But-
everything.
Yeah, but you have to have your prescription.
I'm
Which
so
you,
fucking pissed off.
as long as you got the prescription.
If you have your prescription and you know your pupillary distance, and if you don't know your pupillary distance,
that's not hard.
it's not hard to figure it out, but I also have the little measurers. I could give you one because they always send me an extra one.
But
But
I
yeah,
like
kids
that
lose-
stuff. I didn't give a shit. I had fun. Caught 5 fish. She caught 6. I caught a monster. Lost my glasses, and I didn't even get pissed off.
There you go. Well, that's a nice day off, actually. That's pretty relaxed.
Got the creature from Lake. What lake was it?
Junaluska?
No, Fontana.
Lake Fontana.
Nobody fishes in Lake Junaluska, seriously.
No, Lake Junaluska kicks ass, man. And she caught a perch, and she kept her. She's gonna eat it.
Nice. Must be a good size then.
Yeah, dude, I'll show you a picture of it. It's pretty good. It's as big as they get.
All right,
They
so
don't get that. They don't get that very big.
They don't get very
It's
big.
probably about 8 inches.
Yeah. So for all you listeners at home, a micro fishing reel is probably this really tiny reel on probably a 3 or 5 foot pole at max. That's probably really big. But you're using like 2-pound test, which is one of the smallest lines you can use. And the fishing hook that Gene was describing is a 22-aught, which is about a centimeter in total size. It's absolutely one of the smallest fishing hooks you can use when you're fishing for anything. It's like you're fishing for minnows and stuff essentially, and like just tiny little fishes.
This just reminded me of a bumper sticker I saw today.
But it hooked a big ass fish, dude. I put a big night crawler on it. I said, I'm thinking outside the box. Whatever gets it, it's going to get it.
That's definitely
it's going to eat it. And son, it was a fight of a damn lifetime. And I was like, yeah. Never seen what it was. I don't know what it was.
On that tackle, you were never going to find out what it was. You probably would have got it closer after another 10 minutes of fighting with it, and then it would have snapped your line.
It was a slightly bigger night crawler.
Yeah, it was a bigger night crawler eating the smaller night crawler that you fed it.
It was an insane fight until it wrapped up around the log.
Then it was probably some sort of catfish, I'm going to say.
I was a catfish.
It fought like a catfish. I know it wasn't a carp because the carp would tore that son of a bitch off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was a wyvern.
Wyvern.
Yeah. That kind of worm.
Or a mermaid.
A worm with a Y.
All right. This is let me put a note down. We're going to do something here.
You don't want to know about the bumper sticker?
Give me a second. Hold on. 39.
Let's hear about the bumper sticker.
No, not yet. We'll hear about the bumper sticker in the next... God damn it. Let me strike this. All right. Back to your sticker story, Maddie.
Oh, it really is kind of irrelevant. I just thought it was a cute bumper sticker. Truck in front of me had a traffic light. It had a sticker for some town in Alaska. I'm sorry for Alaska natives who are familiar with this town. I think it was called Homer.
Homer? Wow.
But that wasn't what was important about it. It's that, like, underneath that, it was like this town in Alaska, and it said, a quaint little drinking village with a fishing problem.
No.
And I thought, oh, this sounds like this was like scripted by that John Guyrock.
Yeah.
It sounds like me.
Yeah.
Right? Yes.
Yep. Yeah. So
I still smell like fish.
Honey, I've been out in the tomatoes all day, so I mean.
And I've been in my.
Oh, and I heard, by God, you can make a great tomato sauce.
Oh.
And God damn it, I've never even fucking tried it. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him.
Tomato sauce?
Tomato sauce is pretty easy, but it's time
Nah, I
consuming.
don't know how to do it.
It's time consuming.
You just put tomatoes in water and cook it down.
There's a little bit more to that.
Okay, there's a little bit more to it than that, but you know, it's what did Guy Clark say? There's only 2 things that money can't buy. That's true love and homegrown tomatoes.
I was thinking.
Amen. Oh God.
And we've got tomatoes coming in. It's
we had the fried green tomatoes there the other night. Damn, I tell you what, they was great.
Fried green tomatoes are so good. Now, we got Romas and Cherokee Purples and an heirloom called Boxcar Willie, which was really nice.
I was thinking, this is America's Top 40 Hits of the Week. I'm your host, Mr. Clark. There. That's who I was thinking when you say Guy Clark.
No. First of all, that was
Clark
Casey
Gable?
Kasem.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know that guy.
Guy Clark is really a folk country singer. Come on.
Man. Okay.
Anyway.
Oh, well.
Everything's recording good. We're doing good. All right, Gene. So we're gonna throw you under the bus because
Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
Gene under the motherfucking bus.
Should we do the new segment? Have you ever thought of the new segment?
I haven't really.
Okay,
come
we
up
won't do
with
the new
yet.
segment though. We got a new segment coming, listeners, and it's
Yeah.
dumb, but it's funny. But we're gonna.
It amuses us, and that's what's important.
This is the important factor. But here we go, Gene.
I've been drinking, I've been fishing. Yeah, take it easy on me.
All right, we're gonna throw you straight under a damn steamroller then. Describe to us the movie Bloody Pit of Horror for our listeners. No holds barred. Just describe it, sell it, throw it. Make us want to watch this because we're looking at the box right now.
I already want to watch it based on this costuming.
Have you already watched it?
No, but tell us all about it because we want to watch it and it doesn't matter.
Okay.
This is your movie review.
This is where I think I'm like, damn, I'll end this movie, and then after the end of it, I'm like, damn, this is hilarious. This is a comedy. They ran out of material.
It looks funny as fuck.
It looks really
Just
good.
the costumes are so
hilarious.
kitschy.
It's a freaking. I mean, it wasn't supposed to be a comedy, but if you watched extreme, crazy ass movies and shit, you're gonna be like, okay, it's a must watch. I don't give a damn. If you're a critic, I am, I guess, like a dumbass critic, but yeah. You're gonna laugh.
What's with the guy? Does he wear the damn the phantom looking mask with the red cap the entire movie?
Oh yeah, wait, just wait for it, dude.
That's his executioner outfit.
Yeah, no, we're not waiting for it.
I was trying to remember, like quote some of the damn what he said, but
my vengeance needs blah. I don't know. Can you finish that line?
I drank too many beers, and I was like, I forgot what I was supposed to quote.
Yeah, because like the sticker's still over the back from Orbit, and it says, "My vengeance needs blood," and then
BLO, capital letters.
Capital letters.
Kind of dripping
he
like
says that a few
paint.
times.
What's he say?
My vengeance. Oh yes, it's all about his vengeance.
What's he say? Say the line if you can do it. My vengeance.
My vengeance. It's all in English, and I think it's Italian.
It is Italian.
Oh man, I'm already.
It's great.
Oh,
I
it's
don't
a
give
dub
damn,
over?
but it's funny as shit.
Is it dubbed? Does it look a little off?
Oh yeah, 100%. It's like a Japanese
Premium.
version of Godzilla.
Oh man, this is gonna be the bee's knees this weekend. Can't
It's
wait.
gonna be great, dude. It's definitely a popcorn movie.
Mm.
You know, get you
Premium.
some popcorn, fucking laugh about it.
Yes, those are some of the best. Yeah.
There's gonna be some yeah. You'll love it. Like I said,
It
not
sounds
scary. It's gonna be fun.
it sounds up my alley.
Yeah, this sounds like
And it's in Psycho Vision.
And
Psycho
it's gonna be lots of chicks going,
Yes.
and hell, they're not even like scared. You're like, damn it, man. Oh well, let's just keep watching it until.
if you guys are at home looking at the box and the background art, you'll understand why you're not scared because this man, you probably try not to laugh in his face when he comes out in this costume, his executioner's garb.
100%. If the guy on his vengeance and stuff like that jumps out at you, you'd probably just punch him in the face.
Yep, and he'd probably take a fall because like he's probably not used to anything because he's like an Italian damn pretty boy. It looks like. Ugh.
It's great, dude. It's funny. It wasn't supposed to be a comedy. You can tell it. It was supposed to be scary, but it is absolutely not scary.
Oh,
That's
man.
the best though.
It's fun. It's
That's the
funny.
best.
I can't wait to even watch it.
Oh man.
It's a hilarious film. It ain't nothing like Cannibal Holocaust, something like controversial or something like that. You're like, God dang it, these people, they was running out of material.
Ooh, good grief. Yeah, like the inside liner notes look excessive. Are those just in English or foreign languages, or is that like an entire story there, Maddie?
This is like somebody's very heartfelt.
But I'm gonna say this: whoever come up with the music and stuff, they hit it. They hit it.
Oh man, that's good.
I mean, it's like.
Yes, I knew this guy's name.
I'm looking at the top right corner, the
Hold
top
on.
left corner. It looks like a close up of the lead singer of the Dwarves in costume. It's just like his face.
No,
his
not the lead
eyes.
singer, the bassist.
The bassist.
He who
yeah.
cannot be named.
There you go.
Hold on.
Check this out. This is a perfect film to go to sleep to. Especially
man.
on Halloween.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I knew this guy, the lead guy in the movie, Mickey Hargitay. Mr. Jane Mansfield.
He's the one that married Jane Jansfield?
Jane-
Jane Jansfield?
Jane
James
Mans-
Jansfield?
Yes, there
Jane
it is. I was like, I
Mansfield.
know this guy's name. Where do I know him from?
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
gosh, there it is.
Hey, Manny, check this out. But you talk
Mr. Jane
about
Mansfield.
the best music
Okay.
to a horror film. I give this a 10.
Wow, that's
Oh.
cool.
Oh, if it goes up to 20, man, I would give it a 20.
No, you're giving it the best. So it's like kicking up to 11 out of 10. That's impressive.
Wait, like the best music for...
This type of movie?
Oh yeah, hey, like I said, when I hear a horror film,
Mm-hmm.
this is a horror film.
So you're saying it's up there with Goblin?
Oh, man.
This is up here with
John Carpenter?
Ah, yes, the
this
Carpenter.
This is up here with Jason shit.
John Carpenter. That's
No.
who you're thinking, yeah.
No.
Oh,
This
that
is
little...
this,
that's-
I was thinking Halloween,
The music
but-
is,
Yeah.
the soundtrack is like is this movie sucks.
Son of a
It's
bitch.
funny as hell. You gotta listen to it, but the music is beautiful. It's like, damn, I can close my eyes and make up my own horror film with this.
Oh, okay.
That's not, well. Now
that's
I'm
great.
very intrigued because there's so many different styles of great music for horror
I mean, it's
movies.
got that.
Ambient.
I don't know how to fuck with that. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair enough.
You know, different horror movies. I mean, that really does pull it all together, and we don't give the people who write and conduct and compose that music enough credit for what they bring to horror films.
I'm
For
telling you
people who are-
100%,
who
you
can
don't-
hear.
You don't really listen. You don't really listen to the horror films. The music, but the music is really what scares the hell out of people more than building up to something that's stupid like this film. But
Right. Right. I mean, and you have to wonder, like, what that's like for the hearing impaired. Are they enjoying horror movies in the same way I do?
Oh, man, yeah, that's a big difference.
I think about that sometimes. Like, you're missing that, like, emotional cue.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, it would be a bad movie if you couldn't hear. I mean, it's
Well, maybe not a bad movie, but, like, especially with horror. Just because that is cueing you into what's happening. And it's setting you up emotionally. If it's done well, which it should be because it's important.
It's not going to scare you because it's you can it's accents like this. It's like all right, no, you have to come with me.
Yeah, well, I mean, and Mickey Hargitay isn't even Italian. I mean, he was like Hungarian.
He's a Mr. Universe.
Whatever.
Hungarian American.
Don't look back.
Mr. Jane Mansfield is all I
It's
call
like
him.
who speaks like that?
Nobody except for the
David
guy.
Carradine in
Oh, yeah.
Kung Fu.
Bad actor.
No, I mean, William Shatner. I wouldn't call these people bad actors. I would call them,
Wait
kitsch.
for it. Here comes Godzilla.
Damn it, man. I'm not a doctor.
It's like a robot.
Yeah, a little bit. All right, that's been Gene's review of Bloody Pit of
And it's
Horror.
in
That's great.
Psychovision.
It's great. Watch it if you're not in old movies. You suck anyway. So fuck you.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
go check it out. Hey, Gene, chainsaws. How many do you think you got for this film?
Mhm.
How many chainsaws you rating this baby?
For the time period,
Just how it makes you feel. Would you watch it again? All right, so just put that in your. It's not like rating anything, but you're like, how does this make you feel? Like, gut go.
Definitely one that I wouldn't. This is what I'm saying. I'd watch it again. I'd give it 2. I would give it 2.
That's pretty low, Gene. Give it like a 4 then, because 4 is good.
No,
5.
what I'm saying, that's when I'd give it 2 while I'm watching. Why, if I would watch it, a lot of time I'd be like washing my hands, getting a beer, coming back and saying, okay, yes, let me play with my phone a little bit.
I'm still gonna watch it.
All right, that's not selling this film at all. So that's a low rating for this poor film. God Lord.
It's a must watch. I mean, shit. I ain't gonna.
Which already kicks up to a 3 at least.
I'm not gonna give it no better than a damn 2.5.
A must watch is a 3. You have to watch it if it's a 3 or better.
Okay, 3 then.
There you
3,
go.
then fiddle with your phone while you're. Yeah.
I don't know. It's Italian. It sounds kind of almost Giallo-ish, but probably not.
Yeah, probably giallo-ish.
Dude, it is. It's a good movie, but then again, it sucks.
Right. No, we've established that you can do both, right? I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I mean,
It's like
it's a movie that you can multitask.
I'm
you
like
go.
excited.
Go clean the bathroom, then come back and still watch it.
I'm kind of getting more
And
excited
you're
about
not
this
missing
now.
anything.
Yeah, that sounds more exciting now. That you've
I'm like
described
excited
that.
about the special features and reading this whole thing that this person.
I'll just check this out. The music, like I said, the music of it. You'll be clean the bathroom, turn it up, and it's awesome. And you hear, boy, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, might have to look into like getting a see if there's like a record recording of the soundtrack somewhere, because those old movies have records that were released with the movies. So there might be a recording of this somewhere of just the soundtrack, not the campiness.
Like I said, it's great. The soundtrack of it is the best.
Okay, so the best should kick it up another star, but I don't know.
Hey, listen, all right, I'll give it. Like I said,
Give it all the
20
stars.
stars on the soundtrack.
On the soundtrack, 3 stars, or
No, 20 stars.
oh, so that's a perfect. Yeah, that's a perfect 20 stars for soundtrack.
So it's worth watching. Now, movie, the kites and shit, and the masks, the goofiness of it. Man, like I said, man, I can't put that shit up over like real horror films. Hell no.
Yeah, but you can put it up there with campy B movies, right?
Hell, can't
Put it up there with Cannibal Women in the Avocado Jungle of Death, or Killer Tomatoes, or B movies.
Yeah,
It looks like a B movie.
It does look like a B
I haven't
movie.
seen that movie in a million years.
Blood-sucking freaks.
Mike needs to get that damn movie. I don't know. I can't do a review if I ain't seen it in years.
Wait, which one? Because I just mentioned like 4.
The tomatoes.
Ah,
Yeah.
I thought Return of the Killer Tomatoes was the.
Avant-garde, damn fancy pants. All right, people, let's go
George
to...
Clooney, like. I was that pre or post Facts of Life George Clooney? I don't even know. I think it was post. I don't know, but definitely pre whatever soap opera he was on. ER. Yeah.
something
Yeah,
like
but
that.
damn, watch it.
Come on, George Clooney.
All right, so people listening at home or in the car, or wherever you are, Bloody Pit of Horror, Gene saying is a 3.5 chainsaws. It sounds like he's describing a 5.0 chainsaw movie.
It
And
really
the soundtrack
does.
alone is probably the only reason that this would get a straight up 5. But Gene's giving us a new rating of 20-star soundtrack. And that's fair.
And if you're really like got some old kind of system of playing films, it was also imported in the U.S. as A Tale of Torture by Pacemaker Pictures, but that was a long, long time ago, and probably you aren't going to find that.
Unless you're torrenting on the internet.
Or You're just that cool, in which case, vroom to you.
If you somehow got a laser disc copy
If
of
you've
that.
had it that long on like freaking reel to reel or something.
Yeah. It's like, I had this on Betamax, you losers.
Yes.
Check this out. This is what you would call a torture film
Yes.
that you could watch.
Oh, yeah. It's not like torture porn. This is just the classic
It's about
torture
sadism.
films. Yeah, sadism.
Well, I mean, there's
The
even,
good Hammer stuff. Yeah, that style.
I mean, some
Yeah.
sadism films are still hard to watch. Like, I still...
They
Like-
are. There's some
Blood-sucking
stuff, and
freaks.
there's ones that I can't even speak of.
Blood-
I really wouldn't even speak of.
Blood-sucking
Right.
freaks was
Blood-sucking
super
Freaks
campy, and it
was-
was still, like,
It's hard to watch.
it's hard to watch.
Bloodsucking Freaks was hard to watch.
Yeah.
There's one
Let me
that
pull out
only
your teeth so you can suck my
say
dick.
anything about. There's one that I won't even mention. You have to look it up for yourself like I did. And you're going to pay for it.
Yeah, you don't want to watch that film, but I know what it is, and Gene knows what it is, and it's just the gross, like, modern era torture porn, just trash.
Which one are we talking about?
We won't speak of its name.
No, it's just something
It'd be
that.
that one guy from the
Wow.
Dwarfs.
Yeah, it's like why. But for those of you listening, it starts with an S, and it's
And it's horrible.
It's horrible, and it's two words. Starts with an S. Second word movie starts with an F. So S and F. And there you go. There's some more clues. Maybe by like year 3 or 4 we'll actually tell you what the movie was, but there's your 2 big clues. But yeah, it's a torture porn goddamn piece of shit. Ugh.
No.
Don't bother.
Yeah, but if you want a movie that's about sadism,
Classic sadism.
in a
this
campy way, or like what was that Christopher Lee Giallo one that you watched the other week? The whip in the body. Is that what it's called?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Mario Bava.
No, yeah, the Bava, yeah. It has a different name, but yeah, Mario Bava.
They went.
In the body.
They
something.
went too extreme with some movies as the newer ones. Yeah, that's horrible.
Don't bother.
You can't get no worse than what do you call that? Damn it! And I will say this:
Say it. Who cares? The people have to make choices in their lives, Gene. It's their choice if they want to do it.
well, go for it, by God. You're gonna regret it, and
Yeah.
then keep your eyes closed for the rest of your fucking life.
Yep. All right.
But
what was it
this
called?
one's
The
a
whip in the
great.
body.
They're great. It's a great movie. Like I said, what did we give it? 3.5.
3.5 for watching 5 chainsaws for the soundtrack. And 20 stars. 20 stars, perfect. Perfect soundtrack. Amazing.
Oh shit! I mean, yeah. I mean, damn. Haunted house. The guy, whoever came up with it, or the woman that came up with it, are the greatest.
Nice.
What? Haunted house?
Wait, haunted house?
Yeah, it's like haunted house shit. I mean,
Oh, this film?
Like,
unbelievable.
All right. Okay, that's enough. This has been 33 minutes of like the bloody pit of horror. We've fallen out. We've crawled out of it. We've been slapped by a leather daddy with a damn red hat.
Funny.
It's been good times.
he should be a leather daddy, but he's like a
He's like a
red spandex daddy instead. I don't.
His
Did they
big
even
belt,
have
he's like-
spandex back then?
It's like this guy's like the flip side of freaking the Mexican wrestling guy.
Yeah, exactly. That's
It's
what
like
I was
somebody
fixing to say.
versus
I was gonna say
somebody.
the same thing. I was like, damn.
El something. What was that dude's name? The famous Mexican wrestler that fought people in his movies.
Yes.
Yes, that
I
guy.
don't know who
Oh
it is.
hell.
Famous El Mexican wrestler.
What is his name?
Maddie's looking it up. But
I'm kicking myself in the ass for not being able to think of this right off the
Why
bat
would
too.
you kick yourself in the ass?
Well,
because she can't remember this name, and it's such a famous name. It's
maybe
just
I'm a
like-
sadomasochist.
right.
You don't know.
All right, so let's get some news out here because we in this episode that we're now re-recording that didn't involve Gene at this point. I covered news, So here's
El
news.
Santo.
El Santo.
Wow, how can you
Yes.
forget something that simple, Madeline?
El Santo versus everything in the world. Yes.
Everybody.
El Santo, Mexican wrestler.
Luchador.
Luchador. Oh man, yeah, he looks like a really cheap El Santo, like super super cheap El Santo.
No, he doesn't. He looks like.
He looks
well,
like
he
the
looks like a
Phantom.
cross between that and an executioner. Like, because the executioner's always got the hood on.
and like
And
the-
then they're always shirtless.
and like Billy Zane's the Phantom. That's what that looks
Oh,
like.
yes.
Yes, that's what the
where
mask.
he's wearing the mask, but instead of just the hood.
the hood. Yeah,
You're
he's,
supposed
looks
to wear
like
the
Billy,
whole cowl and hood.
He looks like Billy Zane's the Phantom. Ugh.
It really does kind of look like a wrestling costume.
I thought that was Billy Zane. I thought this was gonna be Billy Zane.
I've got all the muscles.
Way
but
too
I don't
old.
know how to use them.
No,
Horrible.
actually, not gonna lie, Mickey Hargitay was what, Mr. Universe. He was.
He was Mr. Universe, so he was the Billy Zane of the era.
But
Pretty-
did
pretty
you read
amazing.
this liner note
I
where
did
they
not. No,
they
let's just-
described Jane
let's-
Mansfield as the
I'm all pumped up, but I am really weak.
hold on
El
the
Santo.
America's smartest dumb blonde. For those of you who don't know, Jane Mansfield played a lot of dumb blondes in films,
Oh yeah, that's
and
true.
she really had a high genius IQ,
Yeah, she
like
was
higher
brilliant.
than Albert Einstein.
She was a brilliant gal. Like,
She was
but
tragic about
she
Jane.
was smart enough to know like this is what I gotta do to make some cash and then just be funny.
And I'm built like a fucking brick shit house. Why not?
Why not? Yeah,
You know?
can't hate that.
Here's to Jane.
Here's to Jane.
That's my damn saying. Be it like a big shit house.
I don't think either of us came up with it, honey.
Nope.
Well,
So
I came up with it.
let's cover this. So
Back in the 70s before you were born.
all right. So next month on Amazon Prime, in the news, which is new to both you and me and Maddie, although me and Maddie heard it already. And all y'all, this is probably not news to you because you're probably more in touch with horror news than we are. But next month on Prime, the Welcome to Bloomhouse Collective is going to bring us 2 new movies from up-and-coming female directors predominantly, and
Hello.
new actors. But
Oh, God, I bet they're horrible.
they might be horrible. But
I mean,
you know
that's
what?
the nature of a horror movie, Jane.
That's the nature of the beast. That's what you gotta go with. This one is the one that I'm looking forward to. Like, the Bloomhouse Collective is doing 2 movies. They're releasing them same day, so you can do like a double feature of their films, which is cool. So like on the release day next month on October, no, it's actually just over a month away, October 1st. They're gonna release 2 films. The first one being, and the second one, I guess at the same time. But anyway, Bingo Hell, which is the one I'm really looking forward to.
Oh, my God.
Yep. Bingo Hell is going to have the... Let's see. Man. Blah, 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 blah.
I knew we should have come up with a damn... damn it, man.
Gigi Saul Guerrero is going to be directing Bingo Hell. It's going to have Mr. Not Crepitus, although like during the
God,
original
now I do
recording,
remember.
I went off all to hell about like it's going to be the new Crepitus. And it could be the new Crepitus, only it's not going to star Mr.
Mostly.
Bill Moseley. It's going to star Richard Brake from 31.
Oh, it's really
Who's
good that we
also-
scrapped that last one because you kept
100%.
confusing them.
Oh man, I was so bad about that. I totally confused Richard Brake and Bill Moseley the entire time.
You
on the last
totally
episode.
confused me until I figured out that you were trying to say Bill Moseley and that you just forgot who was in Crepitus.
Yeah.
Which is the only reason, by the way, that we watched
You guys
Crepitus.
watched
Was that
Yeah.
Bill Moseley was in it.
Yeah. Thanks, Clayton, wherever you are. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for nothing.
thanks for building that up and then just kind of damn. Wah, wah, wah. Ba-doonch. Yeah, Crepitus was pretty disappointing. We've done a podcast on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We're not going to rehash that now.
I
Okay,
totally was
so-
thinking that Bill Moseley
is
was
in
the
this?
star. This is actually going to be mainly also starring Richard Brake. And you all know him as Doomhead from the 31 series by Rob Zombie.
Oh, shit, that's pretty Yeah.
Also from Three from Hell as Disco
I haven't
Geno.
seen that movie yet, and I'm ashamed of myself because I'm a big advocate of Rob Zombie movies.
And you've got the
Like I said,
T-shirt.
Fuck Blu-ray.
You've got the T-shirt.
Yeah, I got the T-shirt. Yeah.
You've got this Disco Sucks T-shirt that he wears in the movie. You own that. I gave it to you.
Yeah, I got it on right now, actually. It says Disco Sucks.
That's Richard Brake.
I've really got this son of a bitch on.
Oh my God.
I'm
Oh,
sitting on the
Okay,
toilet
so
right now,
that's Richard Brake
that's Richard Brake, not Bill Moseley.
with somebody else entirely.
Entirely. But they're in the same movie, actually. So there you go. They're both one of the Three from Hell.
Oh, now I do remember doing this podcast. I'm sorry that we lost the
Oh my goodness.
The audio.
Thank goodness.
because
I
that
want
was
to hear it,
so.
Maddie. You know it.
Yeah, like when I release this other version of this damn episode onto like whatever,
Oh no, don't.
it's just gonna be like,
Into the
it's Richard
trash.
Brake. He's like the crepidus. And you're like, really? He was in Three from Hell.
Yeah, and I
And
kept.
it's like, really? I didn't watch many Rob Zombie films. And it's like, yeah, he was in he was in the Devil's Rejects. And then it's like, and it's all that kind of level.
fucking Blu-ray because everybody's poor.
Man, I can get you a Blu-ray for $45 from my pawn shop, bro. But you have to damn pay it off. Because Blu-rays are not
I don't even remember the new damn cannibal. What it was.
Green
I'm
Inferno?
Sitting there and I'm like, what the fuck, man? I can't even watch this fucking film. I'm still stuck back in time.
We made you come. I thought we had you come over watching Green Inferno.
Yeah, I watched it, but I was drunk.
You mother liquor. Anyway,
I
No.
lied about it. I fucking lied.
are you serious? You were drunk?
Gene.
It's horrible.
Shock.
Hell, I can't
Horror.
even sing it back out. Hell,
Clutches
hell,
pearls.
my eyes was squeaking at the whole time. I was half asleep, and just when you said something, I just went, oh.
Well, I
Yeah,
just
didn't
totally
know
cannot
that.
relate to that.
Yeah, I need to fucking no. You're not allowed to drink as much when you're allowed to come over here, Jane. Damn it, because it's like it makes for less entertaining human interaction. You bastard.
Yeah, but at least I wouldn't bother anybody. Like I said, it was half past that.
Yeah, terrible.
I
Anyway,
give it 1 star.
you give yourself 1 star. So anyway, Gigi Saul Guerrero
So
direct.
don't listen to my ass when it comes to how many chainsaws there is. You watch it for yourself. When we review it, I get drunk, fucking watch half of it, and say, "Oh, it sucks." There you go.
There we go. So anyway, really, that's all I'm looking forward to is the bingo hell, because it's like this bingo hell movie basically starts as kind of like there's this area being gentrified, and like all the people that live there in this gentrifying area play bingo a lot, and then they all start disappearing. But I think Richard Brake's like a psycho killer. Could be wrong. I don't know. I won't know until next month on the 1st of October, because we're creeping quite steadily downhill straight into spooky season, and I cannot wait.
Spooky season.
Spooky season, spooky
Oh yeah,
season.
we're here betting. Check this out. But the damn thing of it is, we'll have to find one that I can stay sober to watch. God dang. Because I know when it sucks. I'm just like, damn, man. I love horror films and stuff like that, but damn, if it drives me drinking, it sucks.
Anyway, Jesus. Anyway, this movie was written by Gigi Guerra, the director, Shane McKenzie, and Perry Blackshear, and that's credits. And it's a Blumhouse film, so you know it's like if it's a real Blumhouse film, like from their little group, it's gonna be really kind of derivative, kind of just straightforward. They kind of do some edgy stuff, but like for the last 4 or 5 years, they've just kind of like, all right, we've become a cookie cutter. But like when they came out, Blumhouse was real edgy. So right now they're just like, all right, we're just trying to get stuff out there, but it's kind of coming across as about the same, which is, whatever. But in this case, they're giving like new young directors and female directors a chance to do their stuff.
Or as we like to call them, fresh meat.
Fresh meat. But yeah, so
I just decided that we'd like to call
I'll
them
be
that.
straight up with you. Right now, I kind of like the small budget films because I think they're more scary and more straight up than the ones that you go see it at a theater or something. And I'll tell you one. And this is the Hillbillies. Butchered is one of the one that's out there. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Butchered is definitely one. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Butchered is pretty. That one's pretty hillbilly massacring.
Dude,
that's a good one.
I'm giving that. I'm giving that. I'll give it 9 stars. 9 chainsaws.
9 chainsaws. All right, we're moving up to the 20 chainsaws, I guess.
Yeah, but you made us watch that movie that we did not like.
Me? Or
No, Gene.
I can take,
What was that movie called? It was in Scotland.
I take mainstream shit, by God, and I give them, like, the last Jason films.
Yeah.
I give them
They're
one chainsaw.
the latest
Like
Jason movies
goes
are
to
just
space
kind
and all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck
What does that have to do with Blumhouse?
nothing really, but there is the fact that I will say this about Blumhouse. The Blumhouse is out there, they're doing their thing, but at this point they've gotten to the point where they've gotten so big they can actually just like, all right, you seem good, bring what you got, and we'll fund it, give you the special effects team to do your idea of the movie. And that's pretty much where Blumhouse, I feel, is at, which is kind of cool. Hopefully we won't read damn reviews or something saying, yeah, Blumhouse is a bunch of fucking fascists, and they say they're going to let you do your own movie, but they don't, and this isn't my vision. This wasn't what I thought of for, like, clown punching mama from hell fucking something or another. Something like that.
What?
It's made up. But I'm just saying, it's like, I want to hope that Blumhouse is out there. They've gotten to the point where they're a bigger production company that they can give young directors and people a chance to make good horror movies, new horror movies, but they don't have to worry about trying to get a funding group or having to go out and sell shit and do the whole production, like, group getting money to make the movie. I'll say they aren't having to go through that. They have a good idea, they have a good vision, they have a great script, and they know what's going to look like, and they go to Blumhouse, say this is what I want to do. And Blumhouse, excuse me, I burped, but Blumhouse is hopefully at this point we're like, oh yeah, we'll do that, all right, we can help you with this and make this your vision a damn reality, and it's going to help us, of course, but like it's definitely going to be helping you because you want to make a movie.
Well, I mean...
Hopefully. That's where I'm hoping Blumhouse is right.
I think what they're doing is finding the talent that people are looking for and producing their movies. I mean, they produced a couple movies that Jordan Peele was involved in. You know, I mean, I haven't watched The Purge. I'm going to just be honest. It didn't seem up my alley. I might watch it.
It's not
just to see, right? Yeah, like the kind of movies that they make aren't the kind of movies that I really am into. But like, I like when I stopped falling asleep every time that spoon dinked on the cup and Get Out. I liked it.
Yeah.
When she stopped hypnotizing me.
Yeah.
That I liked it. So yeah, no, I think that they're doing the thing. They're doing. I just like. Came up with something. They're apparently going to sign a deal with Michael Grey Eyes, if you know who that is, the guy from Blood Quantum.
Ding, ding, ding. News to us. The Blood Quantum director?
This is like 3 days ago.
Director?
Actor. Director. And
yeah.
Professor.
Professor?
I don't know what he's a professor of.
Yeah, some sort of big brain. But he's the guy that did Blood Quantum.
And he was
Blood
apparently
Quantum.
also in the remake of Firestarter, which I didn't know they remade.
I did not know. Wait, I did know
When
they
did they-
redid it. Yeah, that was
Why would you remake Firestarter?
Yeah, and it didn't turn out
Everybody
as well.
remakes everything. I get so It's another Blumhouse. They remade Invisible Man. And I haven't watched that either, and I want to because I heard it's actually really good. And it's, they take it. I just can't see, Claude Rains. I can't see improving on that performance, on his performance. But the other performances in the film, the original Invisible Man, sure. And I'm pretty sure that they changed it to make it more edgy and modern in the new one. But I've heard it's actually really good.
The one with Kevin Bacon in it, that was insane. And I tell you what.
Are you talking about?
That was horrible. I mean, it's not for the faint of heart.
Wait, there was a Kevin Bacon Invisible Man?
Yes.
I missed that one too. And now I have to watch it.
It was pretty bad, but it was...
It's bad.
I assume it's bad.
Yeah.
I love Kevin Bacon.
It's
just by his baconness.
His sizzling baconness.
Really horrible.
Yeah. We may disagree, but until we watch it, we can't disagree entirely. But we'll take your word for it. But we'll
And
definitely
Kevin Bacon
watch it.
has horror street cred.
Kevin Bacon
Yeah,
does.
damn right. What was that one? Tremors.
Totally. The
I
Tremor
was
series.
going back before Tremors.
Oh, that's like,
to, Friday the 13th.
Oh, he wasn't Friday
Kevin
the 13th.
Bacon is like an excellent actor.
He
He's awesome.
got murdered in Friday the 13th. He was one of
that's
the sexed
right.
up teenagers.
He was one of the sexy teenagers that got murdered.
Come on, y'all. Yeah, and then Tremors, for real. For real. Kevin Bacon,
Yeah.
ladies
Legit.
and gentlemen.
Legit.
He's got cred, but did he remake?
The dude's a fucking badass. He's a great actor. I don't care if it's a bad film or whatnot. Kevin
Right.
Bacon, he hits that shit on the spot.
It's just that I hate remakes. I didn't watch the remake of Psycho
Nobody does, but some people can do it great.
that had Vince Vaughn.
Oh,
And I
what was
love
that?
Vince Vaughn. It was a
was that?
remake of Psycho. And who directed that?
Oh, man.
Rob Zombie. son.
No.
No. That was
He
the
can do-
Halloween.
He can do the best of the best when it comes to remakes of films.
This is
I
true.
don't give a shit. It could come up any film that Rob Zombie can do it better than any of them.
I will give you this, Gene. Here's the strip, the test strip,
PH?
the pH strip, the pH strip test. We're going to be looking at a film in about probably next year, I'd say, that is a classic, absolute 100% classic. And Rob Zombie is at the helm of it right now. He's in the middle of filming it. He's got things set out. He's got his vision. He's doing it. This will be a thing next year, probably 2022. And this is going to be his litmus test for me. If he pulls this off, well, I'm in for Rob Zombie, all in. Anything he does, I'll check it out. Like The Rock. I'll be watching it. I'm going to go pay to watch it or watch it for free somewhere, but I will see it. The litmus test for me, for Rob Zombie in the next year, is going to be how he treats the remaking, revisioning, whatever, redoing movie version of the Munsters, which is what he's working on.
Jesus. He's gonna kill it, dude. I know he will.
Kill it like...
Kill it dead or kill it
Dead or-
great?
No, he's gonna kill it great.
I
The
tend to
guy
disagree.
is a fucking genius.
I hope so. He loves
Yeah,
that.
he is not a comedic genius.
He's
and
not.
The Munsters is a comedy.
It is a comedy. Like, it is a straight comedy. Yeah, if he doesn't do this right, that's going to be the end of the Rob Zombie for me. But, yeah, definitely.
But I wasn't finished about
Well,
Psycho.
if it's a comedy, I don't.
You were
know.
looking for
like
it.
I said, no, I'm not.
If it's a
The
comedy,
Munsters has always been a comedy.
The Munsters has always been a
I
comedy.
know it is. It's something I grew up with and watched when I was a kid, but I'm not into comedy. I hate fucking comedy. If I want to watch some comedy, it'd be Dave Chappelle.
Tucker and Dale.
Well, I mean, stand-up comedy is different from horror comedy, but I think they both have their value. And I also love Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I don't like comedy.
You like Tucker and Dale versus Evil,
Suck it.
so you're wrong. And you just said that Bloody Pit of Horror was hilarious, so
Yeah, you're just...
you're contradicting yourself a little bit. But I want to give credit where credit's due for the remake of Psycho I did not watch. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can, but like we won't respect you.
Can I just spit out the name?
All right, let's talk. Maddie's wanting to point out the Psycho remake name that
that I didn't
mentioned
watch.
that she hasn't watched.
That I haven't watched.
All right, here's the point. Point it out.
Gus Van Sant. That's all.
Who?
Gus Van Sant?
The guitarist?
Little Shop of Horrors.
No,
Now,
Gus Van
that
Sant,
was
the
a
director.
great
My Own
comedy
Private
work.
Idaho.
No,
Good Will Hunting.
didn't see it.
Yeah, he's a pretty famous director.
Didn't see him. Didn't care. He did the remake of Psycho.
Drugstore Cowboy.
Didn't bother. I don't need any more Tony Danza in my life.
Tony Danza was not in Drugstore Cowboy. That was
John
Matt.
Travolta.
It was Matt Dillon.
Ooh, all right. Yeah, definitely not interested. Not interesting.
Man.
All right, let's jump ahead. So Gene,
I was
we're
going
going
to tell
talk.
the story about when I was when they were filming that movie.
All right, let's jump into this story. Maddie's got a story. Everybody, sit back. Gene, sit back and listen. Maddie's got a story about the time
when
that they were filming something.
When I was a kid in Portland, Oregon, and Gus Van Sant used to hang out at the same pub as my dad, which was a pub that was owned by the mayor at the time. Bud Clark. He was like my dad's buddy, so my dad hung out at his pub all the time. Also, alcoholism runs in the family. Anyway, Gus Van Sant used to hang down there and a bunch of old, cool people. So my dad found out that they were filming this movie. They were filming this movie, Drugstore Cowboy. And my dad had, 3 daughters at the time and in the house. So we were all, and I think my brother thought Matt Dillon was cool too. But anyway, found out they were filming the movie. So we went to this pizza joint downtown called Silver Dollar Pizza. And they were filming this robbery scene across the street. I never saw Matt Dillon or Kelly Lynch or anybody else who was involved in this film. I just saw them filming it. I probably told the other kids at school that I caught a glimpse of Matt Dillon. I'm not going to lie. I have to assume I would do that to make myself sound cool. But I did see them filming the movie. Fun story. That was the end of the story, Mike.
I heard it. Yeah, it's funny. I've heard the story, yes. That was the end of that weirdness, but it was good. It's true. And
True story.
it's like the time we all got to look at and meet them. Damn it.
Al Strobel?
Wes Studi? No.
Oh, no, I never met him.
No, not him.
Would like to.
The white version that's way cooler, and Wes Anderson, Wesley Snipes, P. Snyder.
I did meet Al Strobel.
Looks like Jason, our friend. His exact thing. Got the hammer on the damn LP. Natural Born Killers.
Oh!
Hey, that was a good
Woody.
Mm-hmm.
Woody Harrelson.
It's time we met Woody
You
Harrelson.
didn't meet Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
I just
You
got
were with me?
hey. No, because like there he is. It's like, hey, Woody Harrelson. He's like, hello. And then you guys talked to him. I was like, I gotta go. Kaylee's down there. I gotta direct her up here because she needs to be up here now. And I ran down to the bridge.
Oh, yeah,
part.
you ran to get Kaylee and Margaret, and they missed him
Yeah.
by seconds. And they were mad at me. What was I going to do? Just attach myself to him like a weight?
Mm-hmm.
And be like, no, you can't go. My friends are coming.
Yes. Yeah, we got to meet Woody Harrelson in Sylvan, North Carolina.
I think we talked about that on the podcast.
I don't believe we have.
I think I told the story about Vincent and his autograph attempt.
Yep. And
But he was too starstruck. It was cute.
Yeah.
In my Pixies t-shirt.
Yeah, it was cool, saying hi to Woody Harrelson. That's about it. That's
Yeah,
all I
that's
ever
about
did.
it.
But then,
starstruck. Now, what the hell does that mean? You're just meeting another human being.
but
Well, not
it's
when
like
you're
somebody,
a little kid and it's somebody that you think is larger than life.
And then you're like meeting them. You're standing in line to meet them, Bruce Campbell. Then you're like up there. Oh heck yeah!
Oh hell yeah! That was okay. I get what you mean.
There we go. Yeah,
So
exactly.
bad.
It's like awesome. It's a good feeling. It's like great feeling to meet somebody famous and they're not douchebags.
It's like a total awkward feeling for me.
It's just a good. It's a good
I
time.
tell you, the most intimidating person I ever met was Ray Wise. Oh, the Swamp Thing.
Why Ray Wise? He seemed like he seemed
Nice
kind of
guy.
laid back. Yeah. What was so intimidating?
No, he was. It's just like Ray Wise was just like.
Oh man. Yeah, he's got the acting chops.
It was just like straightforward.
Oh man, he's a straight shooter, just straight to the point kind of guy.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. Now, Bruce Campbell, I met him. He was just groovy, man.
Yeah.
Groovy,
Now,
baby.
Now Sid Haig. Now I mean, he was getting on his age and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Yeah, like that time that we met him, he was up in his age and he was just having a good time. He was just
But
like meeting his fans.
He really told me, he said, this is the coolest thing I've ever signed. And it was because it was that clown.
Yeah, that little,
You know, the change clown.
the cast iron bank
He said,
clown.
I collect these things. He said, this is the coolest thing I've ever signed. That meant a lot to me, and I'm looking at it right now. I mean, hell, it means a lot to me, you know, because, damn, I'm a fan of that movie, you know?
Yep.
House of a Thousand Corpses.
And that was probably one of his clowns. So there you go.
No.
I bet that in the movie, not the one you got, but in the movie, that was probably one of his own.
Oh, yeah, it's 100% the same clown.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh my God, this is awesome. Hey, this is what I got. He basically, I thought he was wanting to buy it off of me.
He probably would have made an offer, actually. If you guys sat there and talked a little bit longer, so how much you want for the clown? He probably would have sat down.
That's what I felt. He's more amazed at that damn piece of artwork than he was talking to me. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, this is the coolest, man. It's like, God, what else have you seen, man? I said, dude, I've seen a lot of your different movies, but it's just like right now, I don't fucking know.
Casino of the Damned.
Yeah, that was it.
That
There
was
a
one
few
of them.
you know? I mean, hell, he wasn't like he's awesome as shit to me.
What did he get killed in the other day that we watched? We were watching something, and then it's like, oh, there's Sid Haig. He's young as shit and got killed.
He was so young.
So young in that film we watched. We watched a film the other,
Hold
2
on.
days ago with Sid Haig in it, and he was really young, and he was just one of the young toughs that got killed.
It was an old Pam Grier movie. It was an old one of her blaxploitation movies from back in the 70s.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
it was one of was it Coffee?
Motherfucker's been in so many damn films.
He's
I
made some
haven't
good
seen
stuff.
Coffee in so long that actually we were watching a documentary. That's what
We were watching Time Warp, the greatest cult films of all time.
Well, shit the bed.
Well, shit the bed. He was in one of the greatest films ever with Pam Grier.
With Pam Grier, and she was like, "You've been two-timing me." Can you imagine like Pam Grier and
Yeah.
Sid Haig in a romantic relationship?
Sid Haig and Pam Grier in a romantic relationship.
Like what?
Wow, that's some alternate universe.
It was an old one though.
madcapness.
God damn it! Which movie was it? Yep, straight up Foxy Brown.
Foxy Brown. Oh man, I've got to rewatch that. I've only seen bits and pieces of it like growing up, but like I've never seen it all the way through.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I seriously like have a big heart on for Pam Grier, so
It's like
I've seen so many of her films.
just skimming them the old
She's just
Skinamax,
beautiful. And
Skinamax,
she's like
and
always
Cinemax.
like so empowered, you know? She's just
Yeah.
ah,
There'd be those
rare.
times. There'd be those times as a teenage boy where you had cable back in the day. Cable was the television service provided to your household, where these amazing channels like HBO, Cinemax, and Showtime would be playing 24/7. But after a certain hour, boys and girls, there was some little bit of danger playing. A little bit of sexiness.
I mean, you had to pay for that shit. I had to go to my friend's house, and they called it Skinamax.
That's Skinamax, yes.
Well, I didn't watch Pam Grier films or any of that stuff on those channels. I never had cable, but I did go out and rent the movies from the movie rental store, probably on VHS.
Probably on VHS.
Because I like that kind of movie. That's it.
Damn it. And
That's
when
it.
they come out with them Tales from the Crypt, you got that damn stuff. I mean, it was great. And we got like satellite. And we actually had a damn satellite out in the yard.
The satellite
dish.
It was
satellite
the size
dish.
of a fucking pickup truck.
Yeah, those things were huge.
I think we had more fun watching it move while Mom and Dad was trying to like pick up something, and you couldn't pick up shit. You know?
Yeah, like if you ever go back like
We
towards
never had a satellite dish.
Nantahala Gorge in North Carolina, you ever drive back down that little curvy road? Sometimes if you look to the right or left, like just browsing, cruising, sometimes you see some of those old properties off the road, and there'll be this huge like Death Star looking damn concave disc that
It looks like it's gonna project a laser.
it looks like it's gonna project a damn planet destroying laser. It's like
It's that big.
It was picking up General Hospital.
yeah.
I correct myself. I might have had a satellite dish like 2 times in my childhood in 2 different residences.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it.
At this time, I hate to interrupt you and everything. This is the word that you heard. That channel's scrambled.
Yes, scrambled channels. You could see flashes of things. It's like, what was that?
Scrambled.
You're sitting there watching it for a second.
That's
It's
what
like,
you heard. That's what you heard. It's scrambled.
but
Yeah.
sometimes you sat there and like I sat there and watched it sometimes because sometimes it's like, oh, there's a boob. That was a boob. That was definitely a boob.
Oh God, it got scrambled.
But it was scrambled. But I was like, that was definitely a boob. Yes, and it was that
Scrambled
era,
boobs.
the scrambled boob.
I did
It was a
not
good
sit
time.
waiting for scrambled boobs.
It's like, oh my God, I'm picking this shit up, man.
This is live.
Porn.
Nope. At that age, I was probably waiting up for 120 minutes to come on.
And we didn't have cable, so we were
Like
all
I said, but the
scrambled.
only time I ever had a satellite dish was in that we had a motel, so we had to have cable
Yeah.
for the motel guests.
Free HBO and Cinemax.
God dang, we're
Showtime,
like
Showtime.
the most horrible generation they was. The most pathetic.
We are definitely one of the more pathetic generations, but you know what?
I disagree.
It was one of the more fun generations because we were experiencing the newest of new technologies that are out there. We were on the cutting edge of technology, really. Because it's like, you know what? Here's a cell phone. It's a flip phone. You can talk to your friends on it. It's like,
Wait,
really?
remember before the flip phone when cell phones were like these huge, like the size of a milk carton?
Like
Fuck
19...
no, nobody in damn high school had a fucking
The milk
nothing.
carton
Damn.
size?
That was all
When you
damn...
was-
With the big
when you was
antenna?
sick, you had to go to the principal's office, by God, and damn use the fucking landline.
Oh yeah, no,
Exactly.
still.
Yeah, totally.
But the first cell phones I remember seeing were like those big, like
They were just like, they were one level, they were one size smaller than the 1950s damn radios they used in damn Korea. They were that smaller.
Yes.
That wasn't much bigger,
It was
but
a-
they were that big, chunky. It's like,
actually,
radar, talk to me. What's
think-
the damn general want?
I think that they
You
were
always
recycled props from MASH.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were recycled props.
Pretty
from
sure
the
Alan
damn MASH.
Alda smuggled those back into the United States.
And you always had one.
To
You always
recycle.
had one person that had a vapor.
Oh no, I knew lots of people with beepers. I think I had a beeper at some point. My dad wanted me to have a
Somebody
beeper.
had a vapor, and then you'd have to roll up to a damn payphone, be like, throw
Mm-hmm.
a quarter in it, and everybody, all your friends thought you was cool, you know.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's like, damn, man, he's got a beeper, man.
I only knew only one of my friends in my lifetime had a beeper, and that was that was
one
Jeff.
of my friends had a beeper.
He's like, I was like, what the hell's that? He had it on his damn waist, on his hip, and I was like, yo, Jeff, what's that? He's like, it's a beeper.
No, my dad totally carried a beeper.
He's like, what the hell's that? It tells me when somebody's calling me. I was like, what? Like from the phone? How's that possible?
Yeah, it's weird.
He's like, yeah, it tells me the phone number that's calling me.
And they'd be like, hey, man, you got a quarter?
Yeah, it's like, we gotta go down to the gas station and make a call.
And then there was like special code with beepers. Like if you beeped somebody and it was really important, you wanted them to call you back immediately, you'd beep and then you'd like code 911.
Yeah.
They'd be like, stop the easy stop. Stop the easy stop, man. My beeper.
Yeah, it was never really a 911.
Yeah, it's like, they'd have the phone number.
Said, man, you got a quarter? Like, that girl has got all the money in the beeper, bitch.
Exactly. It's like, what the hell am I calling? Why are we calling you? Your friend. Fuck. It's like, yeah. It's like, wait, who are you going to call from? Because really, like, all your friends are in this room right now looking at you, just like, who are you getting a call
Who
from?
else do you know?
Who else do you know that's calling you right in this moment on the little damn hip damn cigarette case you got there?
All my bitches. Like, seriously.
That's why he done said, man, he thought he was a pimp, you know?
Yeah, or like a pot dealer. Pot dealers all had beepers.
Oh, pot dealers, yeah, they definitely had damn. Yeah,
They had beepers.
Because it's like, yeah, you definitely want to know, like,
And probably drug dealers too, but I didn't
I'm
do
at
drugs.
the easy stop. Where you at? Oh, I'm at the BP. Where you at? And then I told you the easy stop.
Is that in Waynesville or Silva? It's like,
No,
it's like, it's just like, oh, which town you in today? It's like, yeah, it's that kind of dumb thing. And it's like, are you on the east side or west side of town? Are you the Exxon over there or the Exxon over here?
right.
Oh, I'm by the Kmart.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, there you go.
It's like, I'm up at Hardee's. God damn it. Call me back at the Hardee's. This is the number. It's like, dumb shit like that was damn our
Yeah,
generation.
people would call you back on that
I'll be-
payphone.
I'll
You'd have
be
to
up
stand
by
there
the
and
Family
guard
Dollar.
It's like, I'm waiting for a call. No.
guard the payphone.
Yeah. It's like,
And
God.
my brother, he'd be up there. He's beside McDonald's right there. I'll meet you there.
I mean, at least Hardee's and
But I
McDonald's.
don't know what
of
he's doing. He's cruising the plaza right now by Sky City.
Yep. Good Lord. Yeah. Wow. That's ancient.
course. No, I was cruising the plaza
like-
yesterday.
God.
Well, I mean, it's a funny story because my son went to go hang out with his cousin. They were going to go see a movie. Now, I assumed that they were seeing a movie in Waynesville because his cousin lives in Clyde.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, I think it's out around 6-ish, or after 6. He didn't give me anything, and then he's in the movie, so he's not answering his phone. I'm going to go pick him up. So I was thinking, oh yeah, they reopened the movie theater there in the plaza. I'm hanging out in the plaza parking lot, and I get a message from my sister saying, no, the movie was in Asheville. Meet me at my house.
Oh, this is a step up,
This
though.
is-
This is like flipped on it.
Yeah, but yeah, this is yesterday that I'm talking about. But I'm just saying, cruising the plaza sometimes still happens, baby.
Oh,
Inadvertently. That's
Yeah.
where I was hanging out yesterday by myself,
Yeah.
waiting for a movie to get out that didn't ever get out because it
Jesus.
wasn't there.
All right.
This is the craziest stuff. It's like, Dad, I'm going to a concert. I said, what concert are you going to? I'm going to watch Bob Dylan.
Yep. I think we established we were both at the same Bob Dylan concert. Yeah, that's what it sounded like with guitar.
What Bob Dylan were you guys both at? That's
In Asheville.
In Asheville, I got
Yeah,
to see
you-
Bob Dylan.
you guys were at the same concert.
It like
Yeah.
at Diana Wortham Theater,
Mm.
I think.
It was the
Little theater down that town.
in Asheville.
The big one. That's now the
The
Harris.
Civic Center.
Yes,
Oh.
okay. That Harris spot out, right?
Yeah, the Harris one. Yeah.
Don't forget Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what I heard.
We were both at the same concert. That is so funny.
Yeah, you guys are both there. That's fucking ridiculous. God, you both got ripped off. I'm sorry, you both got ripped off. You're fucking 25
No,
bucks.
I've got that great story about my dad and that woman thinking he was Arlo Guthrie.
Bob Dylan is, I don't give a fuck what anybody says about Bob Dylan. It was great. I don't give a shit. He's from Wisconsin. He didn't talk like he's from Wisconsin.
I'm saying I love Bob Dylan, but
Don't
he
you know,
sounds a
Wisconsin
lot
boy.
better on a record.
Okay, I didn't realize Bob Dylan was a Wisconsin boy, eh? So, much more respect for Bob Dylan, despite the fact I can't understand a word that man sings when he's live.
Well, I mean, do you have less respect for Swedish Chef?
I've never had respect for Swedish Chef.
You're a horrible person.
Yep.
Oh
Nope.
shit, the
No
Beth
Swedish.
Him concert I went to, now this ain't no shit, was in Charlotte, by God.
Was it Rob Zombie?
Wu-Tang Clan and
Oh, yeah, you lucky bastard.
Wu-Tang Clan and Targeted Teenage Kids and Rage Against the Machine.
Are we already talking about this on the podcast?
We have talked about this on podcast, but that's a great concert, you lucky bastard.
Very
And
jealous.
oh my God, and I got my ass fucking kicked. But it
I
was
bet.
a badge of honor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I came with, hey, where'd you get your black eye? Rage Against the Machine.
Exactly.
There you go.
That's the thing. That's a cool concert story, you know?
It's like, what the hell happened to you? Why you got bruised up? I was listening to Primus in a fucking mud pit, dude.
Dude. No, like, I had a guy try to impress me telling me that he lost a flip-flop at a Green Day and Blink-182 concert one time, and I was like, dude, do you even realize what you just said to me? And that you should be embarrassed?
Yeah,
You have no shame, sir. Like, I got my ass slit open on a broken beer bottle at a Dwarves concert. That's a cool story.
That's a cool story.
I didn't lose. First of all, you wore flip-flops.
Or some shit like that, and he's like, no, that would be more medieval, you know?
Oh my gosh. First of all, why are you wearing flip-flops?
I lost my flip-flop at that damn Rage Against the Machine concert.
That would have been actually hilarious. Like, and someone picked it up and beat you about the machine with it? Because that's what I would have done.
Yeah, they took that flip-flop, wrapped it in their knuckles, and beat the holy hell out of me. I don't recall much after a damn Killing in the Name of. That was a track, I think.
If you say you lost that flip-flop at a Blink-182, you're stupid.
I can't make this shit up, dude.
No,
He was really trying to. He was like, "Oh, you like punk rock?
Man, that's
Serious?
a war story, bro.
You like punk rock? Listen to this."
And what really sucks is, hell, I mean, damn, if you could say, I got stoned at the Ramones concert, that would have been better.
That would have been cool.
It's like Jimmy Buffett beat the shit out of me with my flip-flop at his concert.
That would have been appropriate.
Cool.
That would have been appropriate. It's
That would have
appropriate to wear flip-flops and no other footwear
Yes.
to Jimmy Buffett concerts, I think. If
Jimmy Buffett concert.
and
No, that
nor
would
should
be
you drink
bad.
anything besides Corona
Yeah.
at a or a margarita. Okay,
A
Those
margarita
two
or some
except-
sort of damn tropical
boat drink.
A boat drink, yes.
Yes, something tiki themed or Rona.
There's where
Not-
that's where you lose your flip-flop.
That's
You don't lose your flip-flop
and your
at a
shaker of salt. You know,
Oh, no. Yes. You don't lose it anywhere else if you're wearing flip-flops. Unless you're that poor dude that we took your flip-flops in Myrtle Beach last 2 weeks ago.
we did accidentally steal somebody's flip flops off the beach.
Some poor dude lost his flip-flops.
They put them on our towels. We thought that they were our kids.
Or, hey, check this out. I got my ass beat at the president's,
Of the United States of America.
Was he singing?
singing Little Dude Blue Day, Buggy.
And when Peaches came on, some dude took my flip-flop and punched me in the damn nuts with it. And I was singing, Peaches,
He called me
Peaches.
a douchebag.
And he kept kicking me with my own flip-flop during the Peaches breakdown.
Peaches come from a can. They were put there by a man.
And he called me a douchebag.
Why would he call me a douchebag?
And I cried.
And I cried.
Oh my God, do I cry? I'm sorry. I can't not.
Man.
I'll be right back. I can't stop laughing.
God, yes. Oh, God.
Oh,
Man.
God dang, I tell you what, man, if I ever went to a concert like that, I'm going to tell you this. He is going to laugh at me. He just called me a douchebag. I went to a Wallflowers concert.
You are the worst
I
of the
was at
worst.
that concert too in Asheville at the same theater.
Well, Gene
Where
and
Bob Dylan
Maddie,
played. Bob and Jacob, 2 generations.
In
Both of them.
Asheville.
it's been good knowing both you guys on the podcast.
No,
This is the
stop.
last performance that Maddie and Gene will be ever on this shit.
Come
The
on.
Wallflowers, their Wonderwall has been hit.
That was Oasis.
That was horrible.
Exactly.
Oh, you're a horrible person.
You
The
both hit- you
Wallflowers
both hit
had
the-
some catchy songs.
You guys both hit that Wonderwall. You're both out.
Eat my ass.
I'll be soloing the Chainsaw Bar from here out.
Hey, I was at that concert too.
Hey, check this out. It could only be the worst if we went to an Oasis concert.
See, I didn't like Oasis.
Whoa.
See, that's why I'm just saying, both you guys, it's the same thing to me. Oasis, Wonderwall.
Wallflowers. I see the 6
Wallflowers.
degrees of separation there, but they're really totally different bands.
It's probably like 3 degrees of separation.
Oh, hell,
They're the same thing to me. To me, as a person looking from the outside, like with my
You were
cold
looking.
hands that you guys say eating biscuits inside a glass window with your Wonderwalls and whatever the hell Oasis
And
sang.
Rainbows.
They sang Wonderwall.
Okay, the other
Wallflowers
band.
were the Bob Dylan's son's band.
Oh, okay. There you go. So I'm outside the glass in the
Jacob.
cold on the Asheville streets. Like, what are they doing in there? Oh, Bob Dylan's kid's playing in there. It's like, man, I wish I
Your
could go
nose
there. It looks
pressed
warm.
up against the window pane, like
It
that,
looks warm in there. It's so cold
like
outside.
some Dickensian.
It's like, there's some douchebag in flip-flops. I hope he gets his ass kicked. Oh, that's Gene?
No,
That
no.
was Gene back in the
That
day?
back in the day, that douchebag was wearing Birkenstocks, and you have to know that.
Flip-flops, Birkenstocks. It's the same type of footwear. Fancy name.
Smoking clove cigarettes with red ties on it.
Okay, well, I mean,
God.
call me out.
God.
Call
Nailed
me out.
it.
That was my clove cigarette. I still smoke them every once in a while. I quit smoking. I just like the smell.
Hemp pants.
Oh, man. Your Jenkos, your big fucking
No, I
wide-ass
didn't wear
Jenkos.
big pants. No, I wore baggy jeans, but like
Yeah, big ass.
I didn't wear the
Garbage
mall goth
jeans.
pants. I didn't wear them. I was never
Oh,
a mall
I
goth.
did. Everybody did.
No, not everybody did, Gene.
That was the lead up. Don't sugarcoat damn shit because that's the
Wait.
lead up.
Fitting the whole damn thing since the 90s.
It's important to remind you that I'm a couple years older than you. And a couple years before your generation,
Thank God.
we decided we were going to turn our nose up at the mall goth and the new
Praise the
metal
Lord.
and all of that stuff. And I never, I would not set foot in the Hot Topic until I had children who wanted to go to the Hot Topic.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Mostly out of
big
resentment because
Big jeans that weren't
I wore
Jenkos.
big clothes in general because I didn't want people to see my awesome ass figure and hit on me. But, you know, that was for a few years. Then,
No,
Completely out with the
everybody
other
wore
way.
them damn baggy ass damn jeans that was damn. It was a bell bottom from your hip to the bottom.
no, I didn't
Oh,
wear
that
those.
was
But
the
like a
style.
couple
That
years
was the style.
before that, when just like wearing baggy pants like skaters wore, like baggy dickies.
Yeah.
Like think Beastie Boys. Like I would wear my pants like that. I would wear like my baggy chinos with a belt and a wife beater.
Yeah.
And corduroys was it.
Corduroy's
Corduroy
actually
is
did-
always fucking cool.
It's either you're a redneck or you're a skate.
Yeah, because corduroys were never cool, but
Oh my God, no! I made
no,
them cool.
never cool.
I always thought they were cool.
I never thought they were cool. Although I thought, actually one time in my life, I thought corduroys were cool. And I thought bleaching them and having bleached out spots on them was cool. And I did that myself.
Remember doing that to jeans too?
And long hair was fucking cool. Everybody had them. Longer your hair was, the cooler it was.
If you were a boy.
If you're a boy, yeah. If it's shorter was cooler for chicks.
It was. It was fucking weird.
It was a strange flip.
It was just kids expressing themselves, y'all.
But
Yeah.
I tell you what, man, I had the longest hair. Anybody, my dad was like, "Cut your damn hair, you damn hippie."
See, like my dad was a hippie with long hair, so
But,
I didn't have to have that.
But check this out. This is the funny part. My mom, dug up a picture of him when in his middle school, and he had long hair.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yes.
was like, there you go, bitch.
Oh yeah, oh
Oh
yeah.
man, terrible.
Yeah, my dad
So-
was one of them long-haired hippies.
So it was straight up. I was like, oh, great, Adam. You had long hair at the same age as I did, so fuck you.
Yep.
Yep. That's the fun part of it. Fuck you, Dad. Fuck you.
He did. He had long hair in middle school, and I did.
All right, people. We're going to jump to another movie review, and this movie is the 1970s version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
And it's horrible.
And Maddie watched it. I haven't seen it in forever, but like she loved it. It was a good point. And this is the point we're covering because like I'm trying to rehash the episode and save it because we're at 1 hour 24. But Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Oh, we're still on it?
Oh hell yeah!
The 1974,
Yes,
is it?
the one that you watched.
With Donald. I almost
Donald
watched.
Sutherland.
I almost watched the
we're still
1950s
on
one the
the
other
podcast.
day. Yes,
Yes.
we're still on the podcast.
Hell yeah.
But the one with Donald Sutherland.
Yes, the classic.
Because I had completely forgot. I don't know if I ever actually watched it before. I might have just watched the 1950s one. And like I said before, but that was lost. That original Invasion of the Body Snatchers is probably the first horror movie I can ever remember seeing, and it scared the piss out of me. Scared the piss out of me as like as a 4-year-old child or something, right?
Yeah, you're probably 5 or 6, but yeah.
No, I was. I know
okay.
where I lived, and I moved a lot as a child,
okay.
so I know what house I was in.
No, yeah, definitely. I can see that.
I moved out of that house when I was 4, so I had to be like 4 or younger, or maybe just almost 5.
Because when you're a little kid, you remember where you lived and what traumatic, weird experiences you had in certain places.
This was seriously a haunted house in South Carolina.
I had one in the outskirts of Eau Claire, Wisconsin, myself personally.
Yes, you remember the haunted house you lived in when you were a kid. All right, so
If
that's
you
where
did.
I watched
hell yeah.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and that's probably like my parents didn't like horror movies very much. My dad would make some exceptions for some Hitchcock movies. My mother really doesn't understand like why I like horror movies, but like she
Pause
likes
that thought. Gene, what was the haunted house that you remember living in? Just the location and, I don't know, when you were a kid, what was the town and the place that you remember haunted house that you lived in?
The most scariest place that I remember was as a house in Canton.
There you go. When you were, about what age? About what age?
I'd say 13, 14.
All right, that's good. That's all we need from you, Maddie. Back to your mom talking about like the facts about the invasion.
No, I was just saying that my mother didn't like horror movies. But I won't go into that. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Donald
Boom.
Sutherland.
Yes.
Boom. Fucking Jeff Goldblum is in that film. Boom.
Really?
Amazing performance of Jeff Goldblum doing Jeff Goldblum like nobody else can do Jeff Goldblum. Leonard motherfucking Nimoy.
Leonard. Oh yeah, that's right. Nimoy was in that. Yes.
I mean,
that was.
and it's such a creepy premise, and the idea somebody came up with, and in this pandemic we've become like more familiar. You know, the terror isn't going to come on a shining, spinning, flying saucer.
Oh man, wish.
Even if it comes from space, it's going to come in much more subtle ways. In Invasion of the Body Snatchers, it comes in, you know, spores and invasive plants that hybridize our plants. I mean, kind of the way like the African bees will kill the real bees in the hive and the queen, and then Africanize
I lost
them.
my glasses today, damn it, man.
A little bit like that, but with the Africanization of the honeybees in our country, basically the queen bee will from the African strain will come out of her will actually grow up faster than our European honeybees that we got. And the African queen will come out, kill the other honeybees, and then she'll breed a bunch of the killer bee.
Yeah, they're like the cowbirds of bees. But bees are really important pollinators.
Except I will say the Africanized bees are just more aggressive. They don't want to be fucked with. So I can respect that. But like...
But are they still pollinating?
They're
pollinating?
Oh yeah, they're definitely
Thank you, scientist.
They're pollinating.
No, but that isn't a scientific thing. It's just
genetics.
An ecological thing. It's an ecological thing. It's like they came over on a ship or something, got stuck in the cargo hold. Like, you know, the rats that took over Hawaii or whatever.
Yep.
No, they.
It's an invasive
Scientists,
species.
check this out.
This is
Listen,
it. It's
I
an
know
invasive
I'm a
species.
professional scientist.
Gene, you're a professional bullshit artist.
Bullshit artist.
Bullshit artist.
No, listen. This is what they did. They crossbreed the African honeybee to the European honeybee, and it made a freaking hibernized
Yeah, but
motherfucker.
He's right in that sense, but the fact is, like, the Africanized hybrid will actually hatch out faster than the European hybrids.
Well, it's supposed to make more honey, and it will, but
It
they're
doesn't.
goddamn crazy.
Yeah, that's true. They are more crazy. But yeah, the African queen will, of that genetic group will hatch out faster and kill the other queens in the damn hive before the other ones have a chance to pop out. So like,
which kind of sounds like poetic justice in a lot of ways if we compare this to like humans and not bees. But for bees, it's bad news. For humans, that would be like, yep, well, we deserve that.
That's
Pam
fair.
Grier, my queen.
Grier.
Was just want to make the honey production better and easier.
No,
you know?
no, but it isn't. That isn't what it
But
does.
it didn't work. It didn't work out like you said. And
Yeah.
me and my dad, we used to rob bees and stuff like that. And so my grandfather, we wasn't good at it. So, but
When you say rob bees,
got in them and they killed them. So there you go.
Do you mean that you raised bees?
Oh yeah.
You were beekeepers?
Oh God, yeah.
Mike won't let me keep bees.
Dad was a great beekeeper. There was one. Have you ever heard of a swarm?
yeah, like when the bees are trying to court the one queen bee, they all swarm around her. That's when you catch a queen bee, and when you catch her, you take all those other little
They'll follow her.
yeah, the simps. You'll take all those other simps,
I don't think that.
and they all go and hide with her and just proceed to.
Scientific term.
It's a weird gangbang, but you know what? Then they all serve her after that. They all get that one rocks off, and then it's just like, all right, we're yours. You're our boss from here on out. We rocked off one time. Is a damn gangbang from hell, but you know what? Now we're all just damn simps, and you're the queen, and now we're your army. That's pretty much the way bees work.
My dad, there was a swarm, and there was like a pile on the limb, and he climbed up a tree and dropped them in a wash tub, and then he put them in a. This is during the day. Dad wasn't scared of bees. And I'm allergic to bees because I don't know why.
Because allergies?
Damn stings me fucking times, but
No, that isn't usually how it works, but
No, not with bees. With seafood, yes. Bees, not so much.
But we put them in another hive and stuff. But they left.
Ah, you didn't get a queen.
So Dad, I guess he didn't capture the queen bee.
Yep.
yeah,
So-
I've been wanting to raise bees, but Mike thinks it's a bad idea since both of our children are allergic.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
They're mildly allergic.
Yeah, I have a friend who's a scientist who studies, or for a time studied bees exclusively, and was allergic to bees.
We had them, and we'd get honey out of the. We'd rob them. We had there was What you do is you pour water on the top of it, make it think like it's raining, and then go in it.
Ah.
I've always seen people use smoke.
Yeah, and we had a smoke bottle, and you'd put rags in it and light them on fire.
Right.
And then you'd sit there and smoke them.
Till they fall asleep.
And it makes them go inside. And I had the beekeeper hat and everything.
Neat.
Oh, yeah.
See, we could do this, Mike. We can do this.
No, don't do it.
Why? I love honey. And I use beeswax for stuff.
We probably should go watch Adams. Like, we have a friend at our job.
He's great. He's great at. Well,
He's good at it, and he does.
My grandfather, he was a professional at it. We're just a bunch of hillbillies just trying to do it.
Well,
But Adams, our friend,
that way.
he actually can do it pretty good, and we bought honey off him. But it's like we probably should go check out what he does, and then if we're gonna do this and commit to it, Maddie, we definitely need to watch him work it one season and see what we're buying into. If we're gonna buy into it, I'm just saying that's the example.
Yeah,
And he's just a good old boy. He's just a good old boy. So it's not like he's a fucking damn PhD fucking scientist in beekeeping. He's just a good old boy that's figured it out and damn done it.
PhD in beekeeping.
I'm just saying, for
You
example.
gotta have a cool hat. There's a cool hat that keeps them off your face and stuff. They'll be like swarming in and stuff.
My stepdad used to keep bees.
I think it's an awesome damn thing to do. I mean, I would do it if I had my own land and stuff like that, no doubt.
There we go. It's good for the entire ecosystem around you. It's great for that entirely.
They pollinate everything.
Yeah, good stuff.
If you ain't got bees, you don't got fruit.
Oh, exactly, yeah. That's the point. You ain't going to get no damn good vegetables. You ain't getting no fruit.
You ain't getting no air.
You ain't getting no good air, really, because the plants want to breed, and if they ain't got bees to pollinate their damn seeds and whatever.
Pollinators die, you die.
Yeah, the plants are going to die because they can't damn breed, because pollinators are pretty much it. Because, like, plants are weird like that.
No.
And there's a North Carolina, you buy a North Carolina plate and stuff, and it says something about bees. Which I think's pretty good. Because I like bees. Like I said, me and my dad used to rob them.
There you go. But that's just like beekeeping. You get honey. That's what you're going for. Or you're getting the wax, I guess.
mean, they're not using it.
Yeah, they're not using the honey. It's not like that's like a food source. It's just a side effect, weird thing.
No, they eat it. That's what
they eat pollen.
The bees eat pollen, man.
Make sure you ain't got some mean kids back up.
Honey is a byproduct.
Throw rocks at them,
The honey is a byproduct, like Maddie just said. Like the bees eat the pollen.
No, the bees eat the nectar, and the pollen sticks to them.
No, they eat the honey.
No, you gotta research this better.
Honey is a byproduct.
Somewhere out there may be our listener in the future
vomit.
that says, no, that's just bee vomit. Or, yeah, they definitely eat the honey. The younglings eat the honey.
Yeah, that's what they're making.
Or you think it, but who knows? Or maybe they're just puking out damn honey and they're like eating all the pollen and it's like, oh.
With the pollen I think sticks to their legs, but they're eating the nectar out of flowering plants. Most bees.
Well, look it up. I believe I know a little bit more about it.
Well,
I don't think I know the bees don't eat the honey.
They eat it.
I don't think so.
Bees regurgitate honey. Honey comes out
puke.
of bees.
It's like puke.
No, that's what they're storing up for the.
No.
All right, Gene. That's your project
We're gonna have
for this
to
week.
agree to disagree.
We'll have to disagree.
Okay,
but look up what.
Agree to disagree.
Look up.
I know I'm right.
Look up. Do bees eat honey? And there you go. Once you look that up, you'll either be yes or no. Do the bees eat the honey, or is it just puke? But whatever.
Geno, the Benelli, will be the right one.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to talk.
Hey, if I'm wrong, which I'm not, kiss my ass.
You can kiss your own ass.
Kiss your
because you're
own
wrong.
ass. Like I just said, my friend's a fucking professor of etymology.
Entomology. No,
No,
zoology, actually.
All right, Gene, you're going to chill out and relax for a second, go get your refill, because we're going to sit here and talk about, for a moment, the movie me and Maddie watched this week, which we did not know. Actually, it was actually pretty good, and it was really depressing. But this movie that we sat down and watched actually had a sequel released this week. And we didn't know about, I didn't know about that. She didn't know about that. But we actually watched the first Don't Breathe, which was a,
Oh yeah.
it was a crazy film. Basically, Detroit, all these damn kids are robbing people that are still in Detroit for God knows what reason.
They can't get out.
They can't get out. They're trying to get
Well,
out.
that one guy probably could have gotten out, but he had his reasons.
Yeah. But basically, in Detroit, like modern Detroit, like after the post-apocalyptic destruction of all the car companies where everybody just got laid off for a bit.
Which is not a science fiction scenario. This is modern day Detroit.
This is modern. Yeah. This is
If you're from
modern
Detroit, I don't need to explain that to you. If you're from somewhere else,
Yeah. If you're
he's not exaggerating how
yeah,
bad off Detroit has been for several years in a lot of Michigan.
Yes, like Detroit's like its car industry is like still semi good, but it's fallen off so badly.
Like they can't afford streetlights.
Yeah, the entire damn Detroit city is just kind of like falling into like chaos and just weirdness. But
Motor City.
destitution.
There you go. I
But-
have friends from Detroit. And...
Yeah, I like one year. Let's go into this story from the other.
Now, you already said this story before on a different podcast.
Did I?
Yes, you have. But Mike went to Detroit when he was a kid.
I went there as a teenager to be an Indian. No, okay, maybe it was the other one. But anyway, yeah, if you guys heard this before, you're just like, oh yeah, he's
You're
wrong.
in for a treat. Mike's reading a story
Again.
about going to Detroit to tell people how Indians live, even though they have their own Indians from Michigan.
Oh, so all y'all, you're getting a bonus bit of this because, like Maddie's pointing out, there's other Indians in Detroit and the Michigan area. I don't know them. I've never met one. They may be there.
Yeah, they got like a Ojibwe up
I
through
bet
there
they're
and
ghosts.
shit.
Like Ghost Dog, The Last Samurai. Anyway, so
Last of the Mohicans.
I have it on good authority from friends who are from Detroit that they have their own indigenous communities.
So they got Indians up there.
Hey,
Anyway.
but you know what I heard? You know, I know you're a Native American.
Yeah.
Among other things.
Mm-hmm.
And they say there's right now more Native Americans that they ever been.
That is pretty far-fetched since they completely...
Annihilated,
I ain't
like...
gonna say like that.
A lot of tribes.
Like the Native Americans like that. The ones on like North Carolina
Wait,
coast.
like before colonization?
Yeah, before colonization, no.
What?
Well, I'm saying right now,
I find
modern area. I mean, I might be wrong. That's just what I heard. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just going to say that's pretty sus, Gene. I'm pretty sure...
This is even more sus than the bee thing.
Yeah, this is way more sus than the bee thing. Because I'm pretty sure, like, there's not nearly as many American Indians as there were pre-connection, colonization, contact with Europe.
Well, then why in the hell did they say it? I guess that's
I
just
don't know.
social media.
It depends.
People
Yeah, it's
say a
probably
lot
social
of
media.
dumb shit.
People are just saying dumb shit all the time. You just gotta be able to filter it and say, that sounds like bullshit.
Well, I thought that was pretty cool.
Maybe it sounds cool. It's not probably as true, but it sounds cool.
It just doesn't make any mathematical sense.
Also, it depends what the context is, and you got, like anything, you gotta make sure you're paying attention to what they're trying to sell you.
Follow the money.
Follow the money. J.P. Barnum, there's a sucker born every day, and they're trying to damn suck you into watching their shitty damn mermaid. Like, hey, check out our mermaid. It's a damn mermaid. That's a fucking monkey stitched to a fish. You're a lying bastard.
PT.
Yep.
I don't know. I believe it.
Anyway. Anyway.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it. So,
Hell, I don't know.
yeah, I probably stole it.
I really don't believe that there's a fucking mermaid. No.
What? You don't believe in mermaids?
I'm not a fan.
I totally will believe in a mermaid before I believe in whatever the hell you just said in that thing about bees.
Anyway.
This is just a stupid podcast that we like to do.
Hey.
And by God.
Hey,
By
by God, we're going to do it.
We're gonna do it.
If you just want to believe into it.
Yep, this is our movie review episode 34 probably.
Yeah.
But anyway,
What was it called again? Don't Breathe?
Don't Breathe.
Apparently
So-
they're making a sequel.
It's been released actually. Yeah, Don't Breathe. It's already out of theaters because Candyman's out. But it got a week. But anyway, Don't Breathe. Let me describe this film to you.
I'm trying not to. You're suffocating.
Keep breathing. Just keep breathing. Just keep breathing.
Okay, all right. We're
Don't talk. Just shut the fuck up and just breathe. Breathe. Despite this movie, Don't Breathe. Don't Breathe was set in Detroit in the damn late 2000s after the collapse of the motor industry and all that, and probably kind of COVID-ishness because this released. Yeah, maybe it has 2019.
It didn't bring it up.
Yeah, it was just before COVID. But Gene, you goddamn fucker, you better not be pissing, you son of a bitch.
I'm not. Hey.
Hey, then when you do that, just leave your phone somewhere when you're thinking, I gotta go piss. Set my phone down and then walk off.
Hit the mute.
Hit the mute.
I'm just getting a drink of water.
Of course you are.
Yeah, of course
That's
you
what
are.
I
You're
thought.
like,
That's what I assumed.
Anyway.
Anyway, Detroit.
143.
A while back.
Dick.
Why can't people listen to Gene piss? I think it's funny.
All right, I'd like to run a more fucking damn pure podcast that isn't piss jokes.
I'm a big fan of pee.
Anyway, all right. So Detroit has collapsed. The Motor City is just in ruins. Most of the people that live there have moved away. There are entire swaths of the suburbs that are just abandoned.
And falling into disrepair and
Yes.
kind of decrepit.
Into crepidus. But anyway, like there's this group of kids. There's a group of these older teenagers, 20-something millennial kids. They're robbing these places. The people that still live, the people that still live there. This kid's. Oh yeah, heads up. This is gonna be a spoiler if you haven't watched Don't Breathe. Heads
We
up.
don't have to spoil it, do we?
Oh hell yeah! This is a movie review.
Okay. Well. Okay. So
You should have already seen
these
this.
kids
The sequel's out.
are committing all these crimes, and at least for some of them, it's because they can't get a fucking real job. And for the main female criminal character, like she has a really abusive home life, but not just that. She's worried about her little sister who's going to have the same abusive home life if she doesn't get her out of there. So there's a little compassion that you build up for her.
Yep.
Even though they plan to rob this blind veteran.
They are pretty
Blind
scummy.
veteran.
What was the scumbags?
Well,
Exactly,
they are,
yes.
but at the
And
same time...
we'll get into that in a second. But yeah, so like that's the build-up. Like right now they're just out there. Like apparently one of the I guess, God, they're younger than us, and I don't want to call them damn whippersnappers. Them fucking kids are all fucking out there robbing things, but it's like,
Scumbags.
they're like,
You're the okayest boomer.
fuck off. I'm like a fucking Gen Z. Go
I know,
fuck yourself.
yeah.
Anyway,
It's just funny.
yeah.
What generation are we anyway?
I'm Gen X, I think. I'm calling Gen X.
I don't think you're in the same generation as us.
I think you're the next. I think you're
I'm not in the same generation as many people because I'm in that like 2-year group that's called the Zennial.
Zenny. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got our own group because fuck y'all.
So you're probably like Gen Y, Geno. I'm gonna say
I
because
don't
you're about 3 or 4.
It's Generation Y. No, fuck, do you exist?
Probably. Yeah, you're like 4 or 5 years younger than me, and I'm Gen X. And there's that factor.
Well, they always said I was Generation X, but then they changed it up. So I think they fucked me.
I think you're Gen Y. I'm pretty sure you're Gen Y. Because it's X, Y, then millennial-ish. Because...
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I can't keep it straight.
Well, we won't go that detailed because it's not the point of the point. The point is, so these kids, these damn fucking...
The movie sucks.
Hold on.
No,
it
the
doesn't.
movie didn't suck exactly.
And you haven't seen it. So sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, and shut the fuck up. Here we go. Don't breathe. Send them Apocalyptic Detroit 2000X.
I wouldn't call it the apocalypse, but it's pretty rundown Detroit. If you've seen Detroit lately.
If you ever seen Detroit in the 1980s, early 90s, when it was at its heyday, like
yes,
the damn
when the Bulls
Pistons were fucking the Pistons were rocking
the Pistons.
shit. God, you get the hell out of here. When the Pistons and fucking Isaiah
Chicago.
Thomas and Joe Dumars were fucking kicking ass, winning back-to-backs, fucking just making the damn world. That was the Detroit I remember. That was the Detroit of my childhood.
Okay, well, yeah, the Pistons played the Blazers that year.
And they beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah, well,
anyway, that was my Detroit. I got to go there. I got to have Greek food. It was fantastic.
I don't think Manny's a Detroit fan.
No, she's
Jillian
not.
Bear's still a dick.
Not a fan of Detroit.
I
She is not a fan of Detroit.
That was the year that the Blazers played the Pistons, and we lost.
The Red Wings.
Don't count. That's a different sport. Gene,
Hockey?
just sit back and
Really?
listen. Just sit back and listen. So anyway, back to the story. So this year, I was like a middle schooler, and during the summer, like, hey, you want to do some extra credit during the summer? I was like, I don't care.
This is slow class.
I was like, yeah. I was like, what's that mean? I was like, well, you can be an Indian and go up to Detroit as an Indian. We'll get you a ribbon shirt.
Guess what? You could be an Indian, Mike.
I could. And I did. And it was so worth it. So, like, they're like, hey, you can be if you can go up to Detroit, Michigan for a couple days, like a weekend, and do a presentation about Cherokee to these Detroit kids in this Detroit damn suburb school, like, we'll set you up with a house with a damn person staying there, a sponsor, and you guys can do a presentation, and they'll take you out and eat a couple nights, and then let you come back because they want to learn about Cherokees. I'm like, well, suck my damn fucking falafels. And I was like, really? I was like,
what is a falafel?
It's a damn delicious damn vegetable meatball. It's delicious. That's pretty much it.
Basically, you told everybody to suck your meatball.
Essentially. But, like, I was totally in. I was like, yeah, man, I get to go to Detroit, and I'm like fucking middle schooler, and I had to just be myself, except with a fancy shirt that we traditionally wore. Yes, I'm all in. We had to take a van. Sounds cool. It sucked. The van drive from North Carolina to damn Michigan sucks. It's a long-ass fucking van drive in a fucking damn minivan, like in a van, like a fucking 15-passenger van. Gene, it was the kind of van that we drive in at work, the white vans.
Hell yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so anyway, it was not great. But anyway, that was the drive. But it was cool because we got up there, and they were like, all right, you're going to live with this family. You two are going there, and you were going there, and blah, blah, blah. There was like 7 or 8 of us, and we all went up there, and we all stayed in, like, the sponsors' houses, and they were like, yeah, man, come on. Like, you can eat dinner with us and hang out, and we'll talk about them being a reservation kid. And I was like, oh, yeah, cool. And it was just a blast. But, like, at a couple nights, they took us out to eat. And I'm like, all right. Like, this is one of the funner, more interesting restaurants in Detroit. It's a Greek restaurant.
Maybe a pizza restaurant.
No, it was a Greek restaurant. So, like, we had lamb and, like, a bunch of crazy Greek stuff that, like, that was so fucking alien to me. It was awesome.
Dude, lamb, I had it one time.
Oh, man.
I didn't like it.
Okay. I loved it. But, like, this is where I got I probably said this on the podcast because I said, like, the dessert was what sold this entire meal. Like, the lamb was fantastic. All the other things are cool. The atmosphere was awesome.
Baklava.
Baklava was great, but we had rice pudding.
Oh, you had rice pudding.
Rice pudding. That's what sold it. I was like,
I
oh.
don't think that's remotely Greek.
But no, it's definitely Mediterranean. It was a Greek Mediterranean restaurant.
Really? I've always thought of rice pudding as being British.
But anyway, rice pudding. And that sold it. Yeah, it was great. I was like, what? I was like, what's this? It's rice pudding. I was like, really? I've never in my entire existence had anything that amazingly texturally different and flavorful. And it was like fucking brain blowing. Like my mind exploded. Like this entire meal was amazing, but that dessert, the sweet, weird, cinnamony, crazy texture, everything about it was like, this actually is the most fucking fireworky ending to a meal I've had in my entire life. At that point.
This is what it sounds cool, but I don't like cinnamon. Cinnamon, I just don't like cinnamon.
God damn it, Gene.
It's
not about you.
Some people don't like cinnamon.
True.
What's weird about my culture and stuff? We love hog's feet, pickled hog's feet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Okay, apparently rice pudding is like around the world, has origins in several different places.
Anyway, all right.
Scandinavia, Asia.
Another thing that I didn't know that people back up. I thought everybody eat liver mush.
Nobody eats liver much. But anyway, back to my story, Gene, before you interrupt it.
I want to talk about liver mush.
Nope, we're not going to do
Come
that.
on,
tonight.
Mike.
Nope.
Hey,
So-
when we're talking about food, I will interrupt you.
We will stop that talk. So anyway, that was the end of the meal. They took us around Detroit. We went up into like one of the damn skyscrapers in Detroit. And then we went across the damn river and we were in Canada for like an hour looking at the damn across the river being in Canada. I was like, oh, look, we're in Canada. We had to they had to show passports and say, hey, we're going over here to look around on the riverfront just to be in Canada and say, hey, been to Canada. And they're like, oh yeah, have fun. And I was like, cool. And then we're on the other side of the river. It's like, all right, we're on the Canadian side of this river. We're in Canada. And that was cool. I was like, oh man, this is Canada. It looks pretty. Neat. But, yeah, so then they took us to this damn hotel, like, skyscraper with a rotating top. And that was cool. And then they took us to the Palace of Auburn Hills, which does not exist anymore, sadly. And that's crazy. Like, I remember watching all those early 90s and stuff, like Detroit, them not winning nothing, but like, this is the Palace of Auburn Hills. And it's like, man, that's cool. I remember like going up there and hanging out there. And then they took us up to the Palace of Auburn Hills and like, we actually got to like go into one of the skyboxes. There's no game or nothing, but like, they fed us lunch there. And it's like, here's some fucking hot dogs and some crazy damn snacks, and then you can walk around the Palace of Auburn Hills and look around. And I was like, fucking yeah. And they gave us an autographed damn 8 by fucking 11 glossy of Joe Dumars. And I was like, oh, that's wicked. Like, this guy's world champion. Hell yeah.
Who the fuck's that?
Yeah, he's the one of the damn forwards, the world champion, goddamn Detroit Pistons, douche.
Fucking world champions.
World champion. Back-to-back
I
world champions.
remember that.
Back-to-back world champion.
I remember that Blazers defeat.
Anyway, that team. He was good. He was a good dude, good forward, just a damn good dude.
And all I can keep doing is saying...
They beat the Pistons. They beat damn Timber.
No, sorry, we're not talking soccer.
Portland. No, what was it?
I was just... Never.
Anyway.
I'm still reading up on rice pudding here.
Yeah, so anyway, like, we got to look at the damn Palace of Auburn Hills, which no longer exists. We actually got to go wander around the place and look at the skyboxes and how laid out. We got to go on the floor.
Auburn Hills or Auburn Park?
Auburn Hills. So we actually got to go down on the basketball court, and it's like, oh, fuck, this is where they won. Damn, this is cool. And looked up at everything. It was awesome. And then they, like, after that, they took us to, like, where the Detroit Lions play, and I was like, Deion Sanders was there. And I was like,
charge device.
You didn't charge the fucking device?
It was on 2.
What does that mean?
It was almost charged. Anyway, yeah, so they took us to the damn Detroit Lions football field, and I was like, good God. it was awesome for like one of my friends, and he fucking loved it. And it was cool being on that football field because it's like a huge stadium where the Detroit Lions were practicing. And there's like, oh, look, there's Deion Sanders and the Detroit Lions. Neat. I didn't follow football, so I didn't give a shit. But it was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But I was like, this stadium is fucking big. It's a big stadium. And that was cool about that. So, anyway, then we went back to their elementary school. We played Indians. Hey, we're Cherokee Indians. This is our style, blah, blah, blah. And then we did a performance, and then we went home. And that was a good
Please charge device.
a good week as an Indian. And that's all I got.
That sounds awesome as shit.
It was. It was a fucking good damn summer kind of vacation, actually.
Just going to Canada is awesome. I tell you what, man, I always want to go to Canada. And the only reason I want to go to Canada, I want to catch a bunch of muskies,
Oh, man, yeah.
pikes.
Yep.
Where in Canada did you go?
Just over the fucking river to them from Detroit. Hardly anything.
But what? I don't know what province that is, Mike. And
It's probably them.
I really am not like the best at geography,
Yeah, so Detroit.
especially in places I haven't lived. What's across the river from? Or
Please
what's across the
check
lake from Michigan to?
Look it up.
What's the Canada side of Lake Michigan? God damn it. Canada. Country in North America.
Huh?
Okay, I need a map.
She's looking up now.
I need a map.
Quebec.
I'm trying to plug in the device that we charge.
It's Quebec.
Is it Quebec?
I don't know, I'm just guessing.
Jesus, Gene.
We don't have time for guessing.
I don't know. That is the two countries that I want to go for to catch all the fish.
Fair enough.
Right, okay, well, I mean, I get that, but I want to know what province you went into. Why is that so hard?
That's cool.
I've been to Canada once, and I know what province I was in and what towns. All right, I'm going to look up where you were.
Look at that.
So you went up from
Detroit. into
Detroit.
Canada.
I'm kind of looking for Michigan here. There's Montana. There's North Dakota. There's Minnesota. What the fuck is?
Terrible.
Montreal.
Ottawa?
Cities. That's way
Ottawa?
east.
Was it Ottawa?
Alright, people, I apologize about that weird low hum that just started. But now the.
Now there's going to be a hum.
now
It was
the-
Ottawa. Were you in Toronto? Were you in?
Alright, let me look at this map.
Christ.
Christ on a cracker. What kind of map?
Did they speak French or English? Let me put it that way. Was it French or English?
It was English. But anyway.
Primarily.
What?
Now, people still speak French in Montreal.
No, hell yeah.
They absolutely fucking do.
Toronto Maple Leafs.
And no
That's
matter
where
where you go in Canada, the signs are both in English and French. They never picked a language. God bless them. Except for that they didn't pick any other several Native American languages indigenous
Even
to
though
the
they ain't
country.
they ain't won a damn cup, by God, since the 60s.
Which cup?
Shows you, by God.
Which
I
cup?
like 'em.
What cup? I mean, they beat.
Somebody? Anyway,
They
alright.
beat the United States at soccer association football back in the 1900s. That was kind of a big deal.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's always nice to whip up on your little southern neighbor there. Who thinks
Thanks,
they're better than you.
Canada.
No, well, I mean, I'm proud of them. Good. They're just more British than we are.
French.
Yeah.
That too, but
I guess they are more British.
they
but
are more British. Way more British than British ruled and always have been.
I'm zooming out from Detroit and I got a map.
But not so cunty that they would tell people they can't speak French in their little French province.
Alright, so we got to
Canadians are great. I love Canadians.
Oh, hell.
They're so fucking polite. They're almost as polite as Brits.
Yeah, the Stanley Cup I got. My team
Oh.
is the Maple Leaf.
we
The
just
Toronto Maple Leafs, really?
No,
All right. I didn't even know you liked hockey.
so
oh my God, really? Well, I used to like the New York Rangers, but then I went to New York and met people from New York and I hate them.
Right? I mean, there's that thing.
there is that factor.
Now, my stepdad grew up in Cleveland, so he's big into hockey. He's big
Dude,
into
I
hockey.
and I'll
tell you what,
hockey.
he hates the Penguins. Or wait, is it what is the other one that he hates?
Penguins.
He also hates the
Pittsburgh
Steelers.
Penguins.
He
I
hates
like it
Pittsburgh.
like that.
That's their
Yeah,
rivalry,
yeah,
I guess. Cleveland and Pittsburgh,
Yeah, he hates Pittsburgh Penguins.
and the Steelers. He hates them too.
Yeah, both Pittsburgh teams. All right, so basically, we were in Detroit. We jumped the Detroit River, and we end up in Windsor, Canada.
Oh,
That's the flip side of damn Detroit, on the Canadian side, Windsor.
cool.
So we looked at it. It's cool. They took us on a damn boat ride, which was horrifying.
What province is Windsor in?
I don't know.
Windsor, is it in Ontario? I believe it is in Ontario.
And
actually.
I think they took
I
us
don't
on,
even need to ask that question.
I think they actually took us on Lake Erie. I think they took us either
Yeah.
on Lake Erie. Yeah, they took us on Lake Erie on a boat ride, looked around, and told us like if we fell out here, we're about half mile out from the shore, and if we fell out of the boat,
Please charge device.
we would not
We
make it.
just
to
charge the device, you
it
bitch.
should be charged. We would not make it to shore without them having hypothermia.
Oh, nice.
And I was like,
that happened to me
"Aw."
at summer
Please
camp.
charge device.
It's pretty adorable. Can't hate it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Canada cold. I went to British Columbia when I was a kid. We just took a day trip up there. Maybe a couple days. I don't remember. Remember my dad saying, hey, let's go to Canada.
Ah.
So we went up to Vancouver, British Columbia, which is just a straight drive. You just drive straight up the top of Oregon through Washington State, straight up into Canada. And then it was all like, what? First of all, as soon as we left Oregon, we realized that other places in the United States made you pump your own gas, which was weird to me. I had never contemplated having to pump my own gas.
Well, that's
However,
a funny thing around here.
Well, I mean, in the United States, the only two states that don't have self-service gas stations are Oregon and New Jersey. I didn't know that. I was from Oregon, one of these two states, so I thought people pump your gas for you.
Mm-hmm.
There's gas station attendants that come out and pump the gas. I did not know what was going on. We crossed into Washington State. All of a sudden, all the signs had George Washington's head on them, and it was like we couldn't pump our own gas, or we had to pump our own gas, and I didn't know. I watched my dad get out of the car and be like, "Oh, I know how to do this." I grew up in a state that had self-service. I'm like, what? What? This is amazing.
That's weird as shit. They used to be like that, my God. They used to pump these. Hey, put between dollars.
And then they'd clean your windshield and ask if you wanted them to check your fluids. Yeah, absolutely. I've been at...
It'd be more like this. Hell, put me $5 in there.
Well, I mean, it's like in Oregon, they have really high property taxes, but the other taxes, like sales tax and such, are very, very low because the property taxes are insanely high, and it's been this way for years. But like I grew up, like you would go to a full service gas station that you could not pump your own gas in Oregon. And I grew up knowing you have to tip the gas station attendant. So whatever you plan on getting, plan on making it a buck or two cheaper so you can tip the gas station attendant. And
here's your nickel there, D.
well, I would never tip that way. No, I never did, and I never will.
Are you
But-
walleye?
Nah, I'm not wall-eyed. You wall-eyed. You have a tip position.
Yeah,
Your job.
if you're like shit, if you're cheaping out and tipping them somebody over 20%, you're a piece of shit.
Seriously,
Like 20% ain't shit.
tip your hairdresser.
Tip everybody that like does you personal service. Like seriously.
Seriously?
100%. I'll tell you what,
Tip
it
your
doesn't
server.
matter what
your
somebody
valet.
does. I catch myself tipping them anyway. I'm like, hey, here's your $1.
It's
Right, it's like,
exactly.
do they let you accept tips? Would you like me to give you a tip, like kind of where they can't see me tipping you?
Can I give you?
I
a
tip
gift?
everybody.
You accept gifts. Can I gift you? Here's a gift.
What was
This is a
so
gift.
damn weird?
Not a tip,
about
a
it,
gift.
What was so weird? I was at what the hell was that damn steakhouse? It was Cheddar's.
Cheddar's is a steakhouse?
Yeah, in
Yeah,
Pigeon
over
Forge.
in Pigeon Forge,
Okay.
and
The Florida of the
they
mountains.
they was damn treating me like, by God, I was a celebrity. And what it was is I looked like one of those dudes on one of them bands.
Was it Buck Cherry?
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
come on, I'm going to puke in my mouth.
And
Jesus, horrible.
You crazy
tipped
bitch.
I tipped the
I love the way she fucks.
$10 and stuff like this. Man, it's nice to meet you. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my God, Gene! I did not realize you look like a member of Buck Cherry.
Gene,
She's a crazy
no,
bitch, but she fucks so good. I'm not giving it up.
I've never remembered.
so
I
bad.
listened to that song one time just to know what it was, and I
thought-
thought this is the worst song I've
didn't
ever heard in
I
my
didn't
life.
know,
But I'm
I
pretty
said-
sure somebody lost a flip flop at one of their concerts.
I was by God, and it's like, hey, it's nice to meet you. And I said, well, I'm not that dude.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't
Yeah.
me,
And
babe.
I looked him up, and I was like, God damn, I'm ugly.
Yeah, you look more like the lead singer of Ram Jam, brother. You're the Ram Jam lead singer.
Wait.
Black
Right?
Betty,
Black
baby.
Betty.
Black Betty's lead singer of
Ram
Ram
Jam?
Jam.
Honestly, that's the best band name.
That is a great damn album track. That's like
That's
YouTube
the
it.
Best
Damn.
band
YouTube
name.
video.
I'm just gonna call
I
my
looked
name
that up. I
Ram
was like,
Jam. It
man,
sounds like a
I
band.
thought I was like some damn hot dude that chicks just wanted, you know.
Knees
I was
in the air.
like, damn, I thought I was the bomb, and I looked this dude up, and I was like, son of a bitch.
Jesus.
Well, I want to know who the dude is now, and the public wants to know.
I really kind of want to know who this dude is, but like, it's definitely not Ram Jam because like, no, Ram Jam was a bit long time ago.
I just said,
You
God
will never
dang,
have as cool
if I
mullet
looked
as a
like
singer
that
of
guy, I
Ram
would
Jam.
shit, but-
Yeah, whoever the
And then
hell.
I actually made I made the guy. I was going up the damn escalator, and I seen him.
Oh, fuck, who was that
And
band?
I said,
Damn it.
"Hey, you're the lead singer of Blackberry Smoke."
Blackberry Smoke. God
Okay,
damn
that's
it.
who they thought you were?
That's pretty fucking funny. That
And
makes more
he
sense.
was like, "Yeah." And I said, I didn't even say nothing like we're talking about."
Oh yeah.
I said, "I hope I don't look like that guy." God damn. I'm ugly.
Did you have aviator sunglasses and really long hair and a unkempt beard?
Yeah, I could see you doing that one. Yep, that
No.
makes sense.
You both kind of got that hair color, though.
You do have that color. But anyway, alright, so that's
I'm
what.
an ugly bastard.
Yeah, Blackberry fucking Ram Jammy looking motherfucker.
You're not ugly, baby.
Apparently, you're good enough to be the lead singer in
Apparently,
two
you
good
look
damn
like a
bands.
fucking.
Lead singer in two good.
Look at us
decent
like
amount.
super in touch with Native American culture.
That was funny. These girls just come up. It's like, hey. They thought I was that dude, and I was like, nice, y'all. I should have played out. I don't know the Blackberry Smoke Yes back up. A shit band.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who they
I've
are.
never really listened. I had a friend who asked me to listen to him years back, but she was really into Steve Vai.
All right,
But I
people.
was famous for 1 fucking minute.
All right, lucky you got 14 more to go, so because you ain't getting nothing off this podcast.
No, you don't look anything like that.
So you got
dude.
14 more famous minutes to go, and like it ain't coming from here.
He has a much longer face than you.
Anyway, all right, people, that's all we got. This is 2 hours 14. I've got to edit this down. I gotta get released because we missed this Friday release date, and really, Black Ray Smoke, Geno here, fucking.
They might be a great band if you're into that bunch of white people appropriating Native American culture. Look at the album cover. Sam.
Yep.
Thunderbird, really, y'all.
Yeah, so we got covered.
And that's such
some
a
of this.
70s thing. So maybe they're just really appropriating the 70s, which appropriated Native American culture.
All right, let's.
I don't
wrap.
know.
Let's.
I don't know. My friend who was very big into Stevie Vai tried to get me to listen to him, and I didn't.
Stevie Ray Vaughan or Stevie Vai?
Both,
Ew.
actually.
Oh God, I tell you what.
Actually, both.
No, it's not. No, let's. I'm cutting this. This has got to be. I have to re-listen to this entire damn thing.
He's got to.
And I've got to edit
You know,
this thing,
and
so I'm
it's
not.
gonna
I'm
hurt
trying to.
him.
I'm cutting it. We're
It's
cut.
gonna hurt him.
So
It's gonna hurt.
we got a lot to cover in the next episode because there's a lot in this damn last podcast we lost that definitely needs to be covered. But for tonight,
But Mike got off on his. I was playing an Indian tangent.
hey yo, that's like 5 minutes of the entire
Scudder.
fucking 2 hours and 15 minutes. So whatever.
Scudder.
You sound like a damn walleye.
Anyway, I'm Bill Mosley. I appreciate y'all listening. We're at the Chainsaw
Wait, who
Bar.
are you?
Bill Mosley.
God, no,
He's
please
about
don't.
dick.
About a dick. No, I'm not Bill Mosley. I'm Mike. I'm from the Chainsaw Bar. I appreciate you. Someday we'll have some pictures or t-shirts or some shit. But that's it.
He's about a dick.
About
You
it.
got faces for radio, baby.
About a dick.
Yeah, that doesn't mean the t-shirt won't sell with our Chainsaw Bar on it.
Oh, with my drawing on it.
And that too. But that's about all I
This
got.
might have called Mike a penis.
All right,
Huh?
let's wrap this up. Anybody got anything at all they want to share with the audience before I shut her down?
Well, check this out. Yes,
Make it short and sweet, much like yourself.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings, but fuck you.
There you go. That's
That
generally how we all
that
feel.
sounded very, very sincere, James. I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but fuck you.
Fuck yeah. Like they say in the old country, people, go fuck yourselves, and we love you. Cheers.
As we say in the South, we actually simplify that.
Oh, what?
Bless your heart.
Bless your heart. That's true. That's very true. Bless your heart. Oh, bless their heart. Mm-hmm.
I'm not wrong.
Not wrong. That's kind of like a damn double-edged damn something.
If you ever come to the South and somebody says "bless your heart,"
Oh, bless your heart. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not quite a good feeling as much as it's a bad feeling. Yep. Mm-hmm.
they're calling you a dumb fuck.
Yep.
Am I right, Gene?
Yeah, probably about walleye dick.
Hey, Gene.
Yeah.
Bless your heart.
Well, bless your heart.
Well, I know I got him slow. Fuck you, dude.
Would you like some cake?
You need
Honey?
a damn you need a damn
Yes.
RC Cola, little guy.
Hell yeah, give me one.
And a moon pie?
Sure enough.
God
Because
damn.
saying, and peanuts.
Goddamn, don't think I want damn my goddamn turn something down like that, eh?
I don't know, man. Throw some pickled pig feet there.
My
Man,
God.
that's a picnic. Woo. Mm.
It's a hit nanny.
Pickled pig's feet
That's a
and
hit
white
nanny.
bread. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I've never had pickled pig's feet, Jeannie, but if you want to bring some by, I will try them with you.
Dude,
They're
I'll
so
tell you
good.
what,
I
it's
have to
great.
tell you, though, I hate liver mush. It's not a flavor thing.
I didn't know
I love
about it
liver.
around this area. I thought everybody ate that shit.
Up north, y'all call it scrapple.
Scrapple.
Oh, fuck, no, that ain't the same
No,
thing.
it is the same
It is
thing.
the same thing. Different name.
It is, just going up the Appalachian Trail. They call it scrapple up there. And no, I...
Scrapple my damn fucking...
Stop. Anyway, liver mush. Wonderful tasting food. Wonderful. I love liver. I love organ
Scrapple
meats.
my liver mush.
Man, liver is good. Liver
But
is so
look, the texture with the pops and the clicks. It's just like, I feel like I'm eating like
Texture, by God,
that part of the
God.
chicken that you don't eat, that little tendon piece,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes by a joint,
Oh, yeah.
if it's on the
I don't do
bone.
that.
That's what liver
by
mush
joint.
has that in it to me.
It's got a little bit of cartilage in it.
It's
for a
got some
hoppy, chewy
cartilage.
bit. Anyway, all right, that's all we got for this week. I'm going to wrap this up. We thank you for listening. I'm your host, Mike.
Thank you for listening,
so much.
because we just ramble.
We ramble. But you know what? You got some horror movies in there, and then you got some Southern Appalachia. And you know what?
We were
That's all you
born
can
a rambling
really
man.
hope for, because, man, you live somewhere else that's probably not any much different than where we live, and we're all not probably rich,
It's
unless
not-
this
it's
is like
really-
Bill Gates or
it's-
some of them
If Bill and
Elon Muskie that's living the life and listening to our podcast. You're probably not much different than us, and we appreciate you spending a couple hours listening to us every so often.
unless you're a pod person, like Bezos.
Unless you're a pod person, then I'm still not going to trust you unless you support
Not
our
100% convinced that
Don't
Elon's
listen to
not
him,
a
it's a
pod.
conspiracy.
Yeah. Unless you're like doing listener support and giving us some money, then I'm still not going to trust you, maybe. But I might. I don't know. No,
And I'm
no.
going to come up with a song based on the initial...
Yeah, all right, let's not do that because
Well, I've
whatever.
already...
Nah,
I've
too late, too
already
late.
got it
No,
to
no,
my
I can't
phone.
play it. I'm not going to do it. I don't.
It's so perfect for the podcast.
Hurry up and do it because we're
Well,
not.
I mean, we can add it in.
That's it, hey.
All right.
All right, so we'll
220,
see
30.
y'all next week.
We'll see you next week. We thank you for listening. On 3, y'all ready for this?
Bum, 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 bum,
1,
bum, bum, bum.
2,
Very good.
3. Vroom.
Boo.
Good Lord. Thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, smash that, whatever the heck you're doing, and ring that bell if we're on YouTube's. We thank you for listening. Y'all take care. Wear your masks. Wash your hands. And Maddie's playing this song.
And you're pretty much losers if you listen to it.
I won't say that.
No.
Because you may be a loser if you're
Hold
making
on.
this thing. Here it goes. Knock it up.
If you don't know, now you know.
You don't know, but now you know. That's a big smile, man. Thank God I ain't gonna work for it, eh?
And
Hey, that was pretty
speaking
funny.
of that first movie that Gene introduced, Bloody Pit of Horror, which claimed to be in Psychovision. This is some suicidal for you. Suicidal tendencies. Psychovision from the album Freedom.
Freedom! Yes, Psycho Vision.
So much fun. So much fun.
Hey,
Like that, I
remember
couldn't
them?
get that out of my head the whole time. I was holding back.
Yep, Psycho
I was
Vision.
holding back. Suicidal.
Suicidal tendencies. Y'all.
What the hell was that damn fucking crazy ass motherfucker?
I think his name was Mike. And he wasn't crazy. You're the one who's crazy. You're driving him crazy.
Now what the hell was that damn crazy motherfucker?
Don't get any of my musical references there.
Damn it, Gene.
Oh, Prodigy.
Oh, that guy, yeah. Yeah, that was the guy too.
You're out, Gene. Goodbye.
Jane.
And stop. Stop.